And hello, everybody. Timing is everything. It's the way I look at it. Hello, it's good to have you here. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you all. Demager is hopefully still awake. Looks like he is. I see you chatting in there with everybody. Good to see you, buddy. Dragon Man, good to see you. Angus, of course, thanks for being here. Mr. Broat, also great to see you here too, man. I know you've been working hard lately. Warfrat, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining us. That's over on the YouTube side. Carnivore Oma as well. Thank you. Gary, good to see you too, buddy. And over on the Twitch side, we got a few people floating around in there, but it's okay to be quiet. You can lurk away as much as you like. Enjoy the channel, enjoy the follow. I've been doing a lot of dual streaming lately, and the reason why is because all the rest of them are doing it. And I'm referring to Jason, Beeblebum, Zane has been doing it forever, and a lot of other folks. They're all gotten into this dual streaming thing, so I'm like, I'm just going to join the crowd and just go ahead and do it as well. The only difference is I'm not doing this for a living, so hopefully you don't see any ads, and that's what we're hoping for here. So let's go ahead and keep it going. Yeah, all the cool kids do it. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. Yeah, so good to have you here. Gra indeed, Gary. Good to see you, buddy. So yeah, we're going to be doing the Fugitive run, as you see. We're going to continue where we left off last time. I do have a little note for those of you who have seen the Monday excerpt, the little Monday video I come out with on YouTube regarding the Bounty Hunter series. Well, me and Beeblebum went back and forth about this for a little while on Discord one day, and went through a couple of the rules, and yeah, I'm kind of screwing up a little bit. You haven't seen it yet. What you've seen in episode 1 is full out, perfectly fine, nothing wrong with it. Hey, Gunboat, good to see you over there on YouTube. Vicky, good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining us. I see you just popped in there. Hi. Okay, great. So, yeah, what happens is episodes 2 and 3, and I record them usually in like 3-episode groupings, and that way I can plan it out a little bit. That way, if I have weekends that come up that I need to get some other things done, I have the entire Saturday to get things done. Otherwise, I record some videos on a Saturday. This Saturday is going to be a busy one, it looks like. I need to get some videos knocked out. The reason for it is because the whole premise behind the Bounty Hunter, and I know we're going to do Fugitive tonight, but I want to explain it. The whole premise behind the Bounty Hunter run is that you are only allowed to own one of each ship type at a time. So in other words, you can have 7 ships, but they all have to be a different ship type at the different levels that you achieve. So for instance, if I get up to the level of hauler, as an example, I can own a hauler, or I can continue to use the ship before it as the ship I want to use, but I have to still own at least one hauler. If I run across some landscape and I find a crashed ship and decide I want to trade it, and decide I want to buy that ship, or so to speak, repair it and then trade it in for money, I have to trade it for the hauler that I already got and then come back. So basically I can go up to the space station, my shuttle, sell the hauler, come back to the planet where that crashed ship is, repair it, then go back to the space station, and I can sell it later on or use it as a trade-up later on. You have to have at least one. You don't have to own it if you don't want it. You can skip that one and just keep going to the next one, but you only have to have one at a time. So it gets a little bit difficult. Minotaur, good to see you over there. Thank you very much over on the Twitch side. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Doing really, really good. The coughing is finally gone. It's taken months, but it's all gone. That weird thing. Ed and Ab's dad, good to have you here over on the YouTube side. Thanks for joining us over there. So again, we're dual streaming, guys. So just so you know, in case I'm bouncing back and forth, I'll try to call out which channel I'm looking at, whether it's Twitch or YouTube, so that you all know what's going on. One Thumb, good to see you over there. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get going on the Fugitive one, but I just want to explain the Bounty Hunter one because I kind of screwed up episodes 2 and 3, and I'm going to have to redo it. So when you get to episode 2 on Monday, things might look a little different. Might be a different planet. My character may look different, but we're going to get to the exact same point we were before at the end of episode 1. I'm going to play up to that point, and then I'll record episode 2 and episode 3 again. We'll go from there. So I'm probably going to have to do that like tonight or tomorrow night or something like that. We'll see what happens. Probably tomorrow night. So anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Let's go ahead and get started and switch over where I'm at here. Go over to the main screen. There we go. And again, no timer or anything like that. We're just going to be doing a full out run. Got a haircut, so I'm going to cover it now. That was driving me nuts. I'm so glad I got a haircut. Good grief. Did I see Starduster in the mix there? I must have missed you in there. I'm looking. I still don't see your name in there, Starduster, but someone said hi to you. Oh, there you are. More challenges, more challenge. Exactly. That's exactly it. And yes, it's good to see you, by the way. Hi. So, yes, yes, exactly. I wonder why he's called One Thumb. I think he explained that one time, and I'm not going to get into it. Or maybe he's just a hitchhiker. You don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started on this. Let's see. I think I've got my volume turned down a little too much, so I can't hear anything. All right. Hold on. I know the answer to this. I don't see the message. Ed Nab's dad is now following over on Twitch. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. And I see it over there now. Thank you for following. I don't keep it. There's an anonymous setting over there, so people can follow anonymously and not have it announced. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, and I have a funny feeling that's going to be down the road a ways before I get to that point. So we'll get there another time. But thank you very much. I appreciate that, buddy. So I think it's this save, if I remember correctly. This was a different one, and I probably need to get rid of that eventually. So this is the save, Permadeath. 247. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. You see the date is the 11th. That was 7 days ago. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we were headed south. I'll check the planet again. But we're doing that south and then east and west and stuff like that. We're kind of going, piecemeal down the map, if you will, because finding things is a little bit easier. So we'll see what happens here. I hope he's not working in a sawmill. That would be embarrassing. My radiation protection is falling. Oh, yeah, we're at this guy. So we are a fugitive. Let's see. We still haven't found a ship. I do remember that very, very well. Let's head for the cave for a moment. All right. And then we can get a best idea of where we're going. All right, so yeah, that's right, we were headed south. Okay, good deal. So we found this particular spot, and we need to continue on, and this is south. So south and west and east is pretty much where we're going, and there was nothing else near us. I think my inventory was quite full. Yeah, it is. But I love the fact that I have the Infraknife, because that's going to be really great when we want to do a Corvette. Or, because we're getting a lot of the parts that we need. We got a thruster, we got guns, we got a landing bay, and let me see, we got the heavy booster, thrusters and boosters, so we can get rid of one of those and use one if we want. So this would be good. I don't need the salt, obviously. We get rid of that. Silicate powder, do we need even to hang on to it? Probably not. All right. Let me do this. So these are sellable items in here. These are sellable. Okay, we're good. All right. OMG, why? What's up? You talking about the sawmill comment? Yeah, I tell you what, I have no excuses for you folks. You're on your own. Oh boy, okay. I got a cable management situation going on here. My wife has been at my desk doing stuff, so everything's all over the place, unfortunately. So I deal with it. That's about it. All right, let's go ahead and pull this up real quick. All right, good. All right, excellent. Sorry, I use my phone to manage, if you will. Get rid of that. There we go. That's looking much better. All right, now I can see things. All right, on our way. Let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to be heading south. There doesn't seem to be anything to the south right now, but we'll head that way anyway. We could head for that minor settlement a day away. We should have plenty of oxygen, right? We had tons of it. Yeah, I mean, we could always use more because we're down to 200, but... There we go. On our way. With no zip ties, you can take care of both problems. Hey man, zip ties or duct tape, either one. Either one works for me, you know? We are on a great planet for finding stuff, though. I mean, if we could just find a freaking ship or get someone to land, right? So, that was the other thing. We can't seem to get anybody to land near us. Love the music. Got the piano music going on today. That's great. It's so dramatic sounding, like something major could happen at any point in time. Any ships? No? Got a sentinel nearby. Didn't we find... I think we found a hive last time and shut it down, but of course we've restarted. Oh, hello. That was just rude. We should be looking for upgrades, though. That's the other thing. So why don't we head for the damaged machinery, unless we see a building nearby, which I do not see. Studies on frequency of ships, collecting data. Cool. That's always a great idea, to do those studies. I wish I had more time to do some of those anymore, but duct tape is harder to get off. The wires. That's over on the Twitch side. I like when you comment to things that I'm reading off on the YouTube side. I think that's hilarious. How are we doing on that? Oh, condensed carbon we got a ton of. Good. A lot of looking around. Anybody flying over yet? There you are. Boink. I use that in order to make sure I don't take any fall damage. It was a little bit of a trick there. Okay, more nanites. Nanites are good. Hey, we got a building in front of us. Let's head that way. Don't even need to mark it. It's literally straight in front of us. And that's the music that we always tell Jason to listen for, to know that you're in a new region that has a building nearby. It's probably going to be a regular building. Yeah, I see there's already sentinels there, so we know what kind of building it is now. Wah, wah. Did we discover all the animals? Yes, we did. We did that already. Okay. Second building? Okay, so this is a factory, and I can't get inside. You know what? I probably shouldn't take that. Yeah, that's $2.99 now. Alright, so we cannot enter any buildings. There is another building right over there, like you said. Thank you very much to Mager. Appreciate you. You know you're awake then. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else I need to see. Nah, there's nothing there really. Just need somebody to land near me. We can do some trading. We can buy a ship. Well, we may not have the money to buy a ship, but we'll be close. Oh, okay. Double taps in the house. Good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well. You haven't missed much. We just picked up where we left off. I don't need those. Alright, let's take a peek. So we were headed mostly south. That's north. There's south. I don't see any other buildings. But something else I'm not seeing. I haven't seen any ships in a while. I was hoping to find some ships flying overhead, but I haven't seen anything yet. We'll continue heading south. I am doing pretty darn well. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. How do I fly that fast? How can I do that too? That is a very good question. That's over on the Twitch side. You're talking about flying fast. So first of all, looking at the character, I don't have much of a jetpack. The jetpack is in the main slot right here. Nothing special going on. I did pick up one upgrade. So I did find a jetpack upgrade that's giving me a little more initial boost power and a little bit more to the tank so I can go further. But the big thing that you have to remember is that jetpacks will do this. This is just normal operation. You press on the space bar or whatever controller you're using to boost up in the air. But your character also has the ability to punch things like this. See? You can punch things. So if you're out of resources or something, you can run up to something and punch it. Like that. And especially if you're out of, you know, out of stuff in your inventory or your multi-tool doesn't have any charge left. But if you combine the two, if you combine the thrust with your jetpack, you do a jump thrust, is what it's called. And you can fly across the landscape a little quicker. So that's a little way you can get that done. So I hope that answered your question there. I'm going to call you Morb. Thank you, Morb. Appreciate the question. And feel free to ask questions at any time. I'm sorry if I don't catch everybody's chats. But thank you very much. And if you folks are dropping in questions and you have questions of your own, or if you think you know an answer to something, by all means help the folks out. That's always a good thing to help out the fellow gamers, especially folks that are brand new to No Man's Sky or something like that along those lines. This is a blue flower that gives you an extra boost to your jetpack. Use it till it tells you that, and make sure you're close enough to the ground that you don't get killed. There we go. Saves a little bit of life support for the time being. Alright, any buildings yet? I think the next building we come to, we need to turn. But we shall see. I see some blue flowers over there I want to use. Fix it. Oh, don't worry about it. No. You can repeat a text. If I don't see it the first time, I'll check it the second time. Perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, some ships flew over. Alright, so that's good to know, but we didn't have anybody land near us. I'm hoping that the restart, maybe it'll trigger them into stopping every now and then and saying hi. Hope I have my volume turned up. No, I play single player here, Morb. So I don't do multiplayer when I'm doing these challenges, specifically for that reason. As a matter of fact, thanks for mentioning it. I think, yeah, multiplayer is disabled, and I'm going to leave that turned off. But I also like to turn off the PvP, because if something glitches out and somehow somebody ends up in the area, they can't kill me, and especially when I'm in permadeath mode. So we're in extreme permadeath we're doing this in, so. But thank you, I appreciate you, thank you. It's always nice to play with others. And I'm going to get hurt here. We're going to use the sodium that time. Right through that. Hey, building. Okay, anything else around me? Okay, good, keep going. And I think Bear Blue jumped into the house over here on the YouTube side. Appreciate you. Thank you very, very much for being here. Alright, so we have ourselves one of these guys. And I don't think I can make... Yeah, I can make an animator housing. I just need more ferrite. How do I not have any ferrite? How's that possible? I just broke something for 8. Did I use it for something else? I don't remember doing that. I should really get one. Alright. These things you're allowed to use, from what I understand. That is part of it, so. Blue flowers and use them whenever you want. That's an interesting question. I would love to be able to do that too. Harvest the blue flowers, keep them in your inventory, hit one when you need it. That would be pretty cool. Bad planets where the ships never land. That happens on occasion, and I don't know what it is. I know this is I think it's a Vy'keen system that we're in, and I think the Vy'keen systems are it's harder to get somebody to land. But I've been also told that if you stay near like one of these campsites, I'm going to use that word, that most of the time someone will land, and you just kind of stay put if you can, but a lot of times I can't do it. So I enjoyed the Fugitive challenge. Died 3 times, finished the 4th. There you go. Absolutely, that deserves a little bit of... There you go. You deserve some applause for that. Absolutely, 100%. Changing mind, turning Sentinel Pillar off is limited to the planet or the system. Limited to the planet, Mr. Bro. Limited to the planet, not the system. So you go to another planet and the Sentinels could still be there and active. And if you come back to the planet, they'll still be turned off. It's only if you reset, or I think it's on a timer. It's like a 2 or 3 hour timer, something like that, and they'll reactivate. So you have a limited amount of time you can do it. I've never actually pushed that time limit myself, but but if you leave the system, if you hyperspace out of the system and back, yeah, the planet's reset and your Sentinels are back again. All right, so we need Sodium, I think I need 10 of that if I remember correctly. I know I need a carbon nanotube, so let me at least get that going. That's that one. Okay, so this one is 10 sodium nitrate and an antimatter housing. All right, the sodium nitrate we can do pretty easily. Do I have one of these? I do not have that anymore. I need more ferrite to do this. Okay. That doesn't work. Let's find rocks. Not many, but we'll take some. Just checking. I thought I heard something, but of course you're there. I need at least 50 to make a plate, if I remember correctly. That's salt. I didn't get any, did I? Good. Why is there salt? Why? There's no water on the planet. It makes no sense. Oh, that's ferrite, right? Yeah. Super Star Destroyer? I don't understand. Salt. Get some more ferrite over here. We do need a bunch, so we might as well grab it. That is Visiting with Mr. V, has followed me on the Twitch side. Thank you very much, 07 to you. I appreciate you. All right, we can make one metal plate now. It's there someplace. Who else did we get? Ah, Morg. Morg, I appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. All right, I think I've got room now. Let's go back. Get back in there. Get back in your cubicle. Well, that just brought back a weird vibe. Let's see. So where is my sodium? We only need 10. That's not enough, Paul. That's still not enough, Paul. There we go. So we'll get that out of the way, and then we'll make the antimatter housing. Actually, I can make the antimatter housing now, I think. But how much do I need? I need 4 more ferrite. That's right. Got it. Exactly. Alright, so we can make the antimatter housing now. And we can get our sodium nitrate, and that'll give me an extra spot on our exosuit. Alright. I like to put it down here first before I even give any upgrade areas or something like that, because this hole in the center of your cargo area drives me nuts. My OCD can't handle it. Alright, there we go. After the challenge, I will probably be eating dinner, and that's pretty much it for me for the day at that point, unfortunately. Where'd it go? There it is. I don't do multiplayer very often. Very rarely do I do that. But I do understand. I do understand that you want to go ahead and hang out and play and everything like that. We got another building nearby, and we'll check that out. But yeah, after that, I've got a family I got to take care of, got dinner, got to cook, and everything like that. So, yeah, I'll be offline after that. I usually do a raid and run after this. So, but thank you, I appreciate it. At some point, I will turn on multiplayer. I've got a an idea. Or what did it give me a warning about? I missed that. Might have just been the radiation protection dropping. Toxic protection. Well, that's great. I don't need it on this planet, but thank you. Yeah, stream 2. Thanks, Demaker. I appreciate you jumping over here. On the Twitch side. Okay, what is this? This is a... what do you call it? Shelter. This is a shelter. So I do want to visit it because of this. So I'm glad I visited the other one. It gave me an upgrade I needed. Didn't really need it, but it comes in handy to have one on you. It takes several streams, usually 8 to 12 hour task. It tends to be 2 and 4 hours. Yeah, this is a long one. This is a long stream there, more. What time is it in your country? In my country, it is evening time. It's 6:20 p.m. Eastern time. I am in the eastern area of the U.S., Kentucky to be exact. Cargo slot. Nothing as soothing as the cargo slot. Thank you. Thank you, Starduster. I appreciate you. Thank you. Nothing as soothing. I like that. That's a really good saying. I'm heading east right now because I want to change direction a little bit. So we're going to go east for a little bit and then see how this works out. It's one of the advices? Someone advised that I do that on a particular run a while back. And it was after the fact and everything like that. It was in a comment afterwards. And I was like, well, that's interesting. And they explained their reasoning behind it. I'm like, all right, well, I'll check that out. But they said that pretty much every time you do it, you're going to find another building nearby. And I'm telling you, on this run, I've been experimenting with it, and they're right. It's been working every time. So I'm going to go with it. I'm not going to use all that up. Hold on. Going to use one battery. Do it right. That way, 95% is fine. Dimitro, thanks for being here. I missed you earlier for jumping in there, but thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate you, buddy. For any of you that have to leave, appreciate you if you hit the like button over on the YouTube side. It does help out the channel quite a bit. Subscribe if you like what you've been seeing. Yeah, after midnight over there. Yeah. Oh, Kiev. Gotcha. Hope things are well over there, my friend. Hope you're doing well over there. And you know exactly what I mean. Hey, look, a campsite. It's a campsite. I'll always call it that now. Because I know there's somebody out there that said, if you keep calling it that, I'm going to call it that, and I'm going to hunt you down. Not sure who that was, but they're on my list. Alright, so that's the minor settlement. Should we continue going east? I think I'm going to go east one more building. We'll see what happens. We're still looking for a ship, for Pete's sake. I have a funny feeling this is one of those planets that I'm not going to find a ship, a crashed ship, very easily. I don't think it's going to show up as a building. What we'd want to do is look for damaged machinery as often as possible. Because you will always have a piece of damaged machinery near a crashed ship. But the crashed ship itself may not show up as a building or anything else, so we got to be careful. All fine for now? Good deal, good deal. Open for the best, my friend. Do. 1020p frame here in the UK? Yep. Daylight savings is a blessing to you guys. Hey, another movement module. And, yeah, it really helps out. What do we get with that one? Ooh, that's actually a little bit better. Excellent. It's a battery right away without having to wait this time. So that was good. So hopefully we'll find a crashed ship. That's what I'm hoping for. So heading east for a little while longer. Nice. I like that. That was good. Toad Dancer, good to have you here, by the way, over on the YouTube side. I appreciate you. If you eat a handful of those berries, they help. Keep myself going when things went wrong. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the grawberries, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. Good life support protection. But there is so many of these plants right here with the oxygen on them. You never go without. Oh, we're in a new region. That means building. I didn't see the building before. Ah, there it is. Okay, found it. Must have missed it earlier. And we got oxygen patches as well, so I'm going to grab some more. How much did we get? 60? What are we up to? 168. We need... Hold on. 132 more. Oh. I think that's enough. Holy crap, I was close. I was really close. But we'll just do that. And you know what? Let's do the rest. And we need 32 more. Let's let that disappear for a moment so we can get an accurate count. Come on, go away. Come on. Thank you. Alright, that'll work. That way we don't take up another slot. Warfront said thanks. Are we allowed to exocraft in this challenge? The answer is definitely no. No exocraft. Rules are down below, by the way. I know that some of you on the Twitch side don't see that. If you go over to the YouTube channel, or you see my link for the YouTube channel, check it out over on YouTube on my live stream over there, and there's a description down below that contains all the rules for it. Now, if you also follow Beeblebum is the inventor of this challenge, and he has the full rules over there. He's actually going through them recently. I kind of drew his attention to them when I was talking about the Bounty Hunter run, and he, this is the third time I found one of these. Crazy. But he's actually going through them and updating them to include Corvettes and stuff like that. So the Bounty Hunter run now has a Corvette in it instead of a freighter. So I thought that was interesting. All right, so we've hit this guy going east. We got another building there, so let's hit this other building, and once we do that, we're going to start heading south. Let's see. Come on. That'll work. Jackpot oxygen field. Yeah, but again, there's so many of those puffer plants on this planet, the hazardous ones, you just pick it up as you go. So I knew from the get-go when I saw those plants, I'm like, oh, I'm never going to go for wanting oxygen. See? They're just all over the place. They procedurally generate right out of the thin air. Trying to check out what else I missed. What is that trick you just said that helps you find a new building? Ah, okay. Let's go over that double tap. That's an odd one. Some of these buildings that show up like this, you know, they come up as buildings. I have found that ships will show up as a building occasionally, but if not, if you're not finding any crash ship, it's crash ships, I'm sorry. Crash ships are not showing up as buildings on occasion, so look for, what do you call it? Damaged machinery, and I just saw a ship fly over. Crap. Stopped, but that's okay. Would have been nice if they did. I could really trade some stuff out. Damaged machinery is always going to be near a crash ship as well, but what you try to do is look for like a grouping of things, like damaged machinery with maybe an abandoned crate that might be there, and maybe some life support or something like that. You know, something along those lines, because that usually indicates that you might be near something, and this guy's, I think, underground. Grab this. So it wouldn't be a ship, of course. So I'm trying to go, I'm still going east at the moment, but I may be going south here soon. Puff. There we go. That's why I wanted to go south. Alright, I'll use up the sodium. I'm going to have to start picking up sodium here, as I'm out again. Oh, you know what? Do I have... No, I never got the advanced mining laser. Okay, I still haven't gotten that. So I'm going to try to pick up sodium as I go. And anytime you get that chime that you're near a building too, it's likely not going to be a crash ship. I don't think it has ever been for me, but there is that. Yeah, this might be good for a Colossus run. I was thinking that. There's plenty of garbage on the planet. You know, you got industrial waste all over the place. And I've also run across a scrapyard too, now that I think about it. Ooh, what have we here? Gold and uranium. Guys, can you just land somebody down here? I'm running across this landscape. What do you want from me? Trade ball, can't touch it. Fugitive, can't touch it. I gotta remember that and remind myself by saying it out loud, because that's debris. That's where we came from before. Because I might get it mixed up with the bounty hunter run. So, all right, we're going to continue heading south from here. Now I'm going to see if I can't look for that. Some more damaged machinery as we go. Update 3 of the last caretaker. It's great. I must have missed that caretaker. For which game was that? Come on, get up though. Hey Dan, good to see you over there on YouTube. Thank you.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay. Cesium. How nice. More nanites. It's always good. See, like this grouping right here, buried cache and stuff like that, it's great, but not really what you're looking for. So I'm going to take another quick look around and just see if I find anything, and I don't think I do, so. Alright, continue on. And I forgot about it again. We'll use what sodium we just took. It keeps telling me that it's running low, but I'm not paying enough attention to it. The game is called The Last Caretaker. Got it, got it. I hear you. That's interesting. It's not going to help me any, but nice to know that there's something out that way. Alright, anything over here real quick before I grab a flower. Okay. We'll use it in a second. I got to get past the discharge on the... There we go. Got it. Okay. Alright, what do we got? See, like that damaged machinery right there, I'm going to want to check it out. There we go. Good thing about these upgrades too is it helps to recharge your sprinting as well. Sealing the seas, saving humanity. Ah, got it. Not seeing anything. Blue flower. More blue flowers. A lot of blue flowers here. That's odd. Okay. Let's just keep heading south. Let's grab one of these. Oh. Grabbed it before I could. Come on, guys. Land. 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 No. No. I didn't hit him. Good. Alright. That's a shame. Nice little fighter up there, though. South. Boink. Crafting survival game with a story of an android robot that saves humanity in a post-apocalyptic ocean Earth. Nice. Robot. Oh. Unknown building right in front of me. We didn't get a chime yet, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything. Gotta be closer sometimes. And there it is. Oh. Almost. Thought I heard something. I want to get a jump on these guys before they show up. Okay, looks like another trade ball I can't do anything with. Alright. Do we hear anything?
Radiation protection falling.
No. Yeah, thought I heard something. Where are they? Can't see them. Yeah, they're coming from a different direction. That was it. Oh, well. South, that way. And there was some damaged machinery, like right here. I just found another building. That's weird. That is a transmission tower. It's a shame I can't use it to find a ship. Oh, check this out. Something you don't see very often. This is a debris. This is a abandoned wreckage, and you don't run into these very, very often. They're kind of rare, but you may run across it. It's just a piece of a ship, and all you have to do is search it, and a lot of times it gives you a suspicious packet or something like that, which hopefully you open, and it gives you something really cool. Starship shield module, which could come in handy later on in one of these runs. I'll hang on to that for now. It's worth it. So that was great. Yeah, you gotta have good details in a game. I agree with that. That's a good point. Should we head towards it? that's just a piece of damaged machinery by itself. I don't see anything else near it. It's not something I remember to do, to be honest with you, double tap. So, yeah, there's our building. And trust me, the temptation is to run inside and look for a ship. What are they going to do? Throw me out into space to fight a dreadnought? Come on, guys. Land. Oi. Alright, so let's go back to heading east for a little while. See what we find. Yeah. Art in a game needs to be good. It needs to be a beautiful game. There was a game, I'm trying to remember what the name of it is off the top of my head. Definitely an indie game. And it was a lot of pastels. It was a very beautifully drawn game. I'll remember it 2 o'clock in the morning and I'll send out a post. So that is just a piece of damaged machinery. I don't need to worry about that one. Alright, let's keep going east. Ooh. That's pretty good. 10, 12 bucks a game. I picked up Icarus for that price recently. I still haven't braved my time to check it out yet. What I mean by that is I am limited in the amount of time I can do stuff on occasion, so I got to be careful. Not you. There we go. So I know Icarus is going to suck up some time, big time. Let's see how that goes. Hey, Kimberly Kelly's in the house. Good to see you, dear. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. 07. Oh. Come on, buddy. That's actually a nice looking ship. That's a shuttle too. Huh. A-class 31 million. I ain't gonna be able to afford it, but still, if I could find the C-class version of it, its cheaper sister, or brother as the case may be, that would be fine. Alright, what do we got? I'm gonna keep going east for a little while longer. We should run across something sooner or later. How's my inventory look? Launch fuel. Okay, that's great. We're kind of full on inventory, so we're going to have to be careful. I'm going to have to get rid of something. We'll get rid of the launch fuel. Always make more later. $39 every time for taking out a taking out a dreadnought. Yeah. The hard part about this what do you call it, bounty hunter run, not this one of course, is that you're in permadeath with everything set to maximum, so makes it a little more difficult. But I think with the ships and stuff, I think we'll be okay. And if we make a mistake, we have to fight a dreadnought at some point. No, I just had something fly over, didn't I? No. One of these days. And I think I set that. Did I set it to my... Yeah, I got the wave down. Alright. So we'll try waving at ships too. I'll see how that goes. I don't think I'm going to find anybody unless they're flying low enough. I'm going to head south for a moment and hit that abandoned... what do you call it? The damaged machinery in the abandoned crate over here. Because you never know, right?
Radiation protection falling.
There's our abandoned wreckage. Really? Is that another? Can't be the same one, can it? No, that is different. I just said how rare these are, right? Yeah. Gave me superconducting fiber. That's something. Okay, that was really, really weird. Alright, we're okay there. I caught it. Dioxide for days. Yeah, that's true. If you can get to one of those planets, that's really great. Trying to decide. I think we're going to hit this one. There we go. Double tap, have a great evening. Yeah, it's alright. I'll get more sodium. Come on, guys. Not gonna stop for me, huh? I may not have waved in time. Let me guess, 20,000 or something? Oh, it didn't tell me. It must have been very important. You've made an incredible achievement, but we're not going to tell you what it is. It's a secret. Get nothing for it. Nothing, I tell you. Thanks for being here, Double Tap. I appreciate you stopping in real quick.
Radiation protection falling.
The heck? Oh, okay. That's what that is. Alright, straight on and straight on to morning here. Boink. Keep going east for now. Keep thinking I'm hearing things. I can just get somebody to land at this point. Good grief.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
What did I mean? I went by 50 ships. Yes. Yeah, well, you know, these are supposedly pirate ships I'm trying to track down. And you'd think a Viking system would have a pirate or two. You know what I'm talking about here? Oh. Okay. First, do the wave. Mining laser? Nothing, huh? That was a B class. 7 million they wanted for it. I think 7. It might have been 7 point. Okay. Alright. Still going east. I'm not finding any buildings, and that's beginning to worry me right now, but we'll figure it out soon. This planet's actually been pretty good about buildings. I have to admit that, though. Yeah, please follow me on Twitch, which pops up over on the Twitch side. I think that's funny. You can follow me over there. Because, gosh darn it, you're not already there. Love it. Boink. And now it's on YouTube. Thanks to Mager. Who jumps over on the Twitch side and says, no, follow him on YouTube. No, wait, follow him over on Twitch. Rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season. Haven't seen Wascally Wabbit in a while. Hope they're doing alright. Ah, building. Good. Thank you. Maybe we can get them to land near me, near a building.
Radiation protection falling.
I'll do that in a second. Running low on batteries. I'm going to have to get one soon. Get some more.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh, they already flew over. Green things, right? Looks like another trade ball. Down we go. Alright. So unless there's something very close by, we're going to start heading south again. Don't see anything. Alright, south it is. That one's east, but I'm going to hit that first on my way out. Flare module for it? Oh, I see what you mean. If you could shoot off a flare and make somebody land for you, that would be pretty cool. This is crazy. I really thought I would have at least found a crashed ship by now, but it's what it is. And my inventory's full. I can't really pick up anything more.
Radiation protection falling.
South. Boy. Try it again. They just really are just obstinate, huh? One ship in the back was only 6.8 million, too. That's a shame. Maybe if I shoot at them with a bolt cast. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not.
Radiation protection.
That's a good way to screw up your run.
Technology recharge.
How many do we have left? 5? Okay. Whatever cave we find next, I think we're going to have to stop off.
Radiation protection falling. Life support power low. Technology recharge.
Hey, look, a cave. Alright, any buildings nearby? Nothing. Let's drop into the cave.
Radiation protection.
Alright.
Stabilizing.
And we just filled our life support. That stinks. And we're going to need, I think, ferrite dust too. So let's put you down. Wrong button. Okay. Seriously, you want to get upset about this? Let me go down further.
Inventory full.
Just check that. Oh, okay, it's the secondary item that it's trying to give me crap about. That's fine. No, it shouldn't. Oh, unless it was trying to give me a crystal. Yeah, that sucks. Oh well.
Inventory full.
Alright. Let me see. Now we have an opening. Just in case we get another crystal. Now we won't, of course. You know that, right? Oh, I spoke too soon. I want to make enough to see if I can't get about 30. Maybe 25. 25 batteries ought to be good. 144. So about another 100 or so. I don't know why, Dimitro, why they will not land for me. Maybe they know I'm a fugitive and they don't want to. I'm not too concerned about it. I mean, they land, they land. They always land at the most inopportune times, too, though. But another 35 is what I need. One more ought to do it.
Technology recharge.
That's good. Actually, if I can get 5 more, that way it's even, and my OCD is respected. There we go. Okay, now I need ferrite dust. Actually, since I'm here, right here. Good deal. And you made your way to the center of the galaxy. Let me tell you, it takes a while. Yes, I did it one time. I do have a video series where I wanted to do so. And I literally did... I'm trying to remember how many jumps it was. I think it was 338 hyperspace jumps with a Sentinel ship to get towards the center and then make the jump through the center. Yeah, that was a tough run, man. That was really tough. I recorded it, but then what I did is I did some editing later on, and I went ahead and I sped it up at like 8x or something like that, 8 times speed, in order to try to get it to be a little bit shorter. I gotta remember my stuff in this little pod here. How much room do I have? Yeah, we can do it. Let's pick it up. I just need some more ferrite and we're ready to go. Get some more batteries. So let's head back to the south and...
Radiation protection falling.
Bye, buddy. Anybody? Anybody leave? Land? No? Nobody land. Tell you, man, they just don't like me. That is ferrite dust. $380,000 light years left. 300, what? How many? Yeah, 380,000 light years. So do the math on it. You know exactly how much it means, but how much it is. But I think you have to get to like the 2,500 mark, 3,000 mark. I think the closest worlds are about 3,000 light years from the center. So you just have to have that one last jump, and you don't have to be able to get it all, so to speak. Batteries. Okay, how much more? Let's get some more ferrite dust. Salt. So we're doing good. Aw, little ferrite dust.
Radiation protection falling.
Don't forget to look for stuff, Paul. Good grief. Don't want to forget.
Inventory full.
You mean inventory's full? I've got ferrite. Oh, is it the sodium? No, that can't be right. Oh, it wanted to give me a crystal. Crap.
Radiation protection.
Yeah, I know, I know. The Sentinel ship hunting to me is a lot of fun too. Every now and then I run across just that right one. That makes me very happy. 30. There you go. Excellent. All right, let's continue on. Of course. We'll use the sodium.
Charge.
All that to get batteries, and I forget to use them. All right, what do we got?
Radiation protection falling.
Nothing near us at the moment. All right. That was a good boost. All right, what do we got? That's a broken machine. Abandoned wreckage again. And here I'm telling you guys that this stuff is very rare. You're not going to come across it. Third one I've run across in the last 15, 20 minutes. Call me a liar. Just checking because you never know.
Toxins detected.
Yep, I know. Thank you, dear. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to use up that last one until I get to 95%. OCD. Twitching a little bit. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't make myself do it. Now I can do it, right? Yeah, close enough. Where is it?
Radiation protection.
Oh, yay. Magnetized ferrite. Yay. Gone. All right. What did I need? Oh, yeah, you. Oh. At your ships. Where's ships? Ah! Darn you! going north now. Let's go back south. There we go. Look for buildings. Don't get confused.
Radiation protection.
That's that minor settlement, right? Yeah, okay. So let's grab this damaged machinery on the way. Use up one of the batteries that I painstakingly made. Black Tank Sentinel the other day. Oh, I like the tank tread ones. Those are some of... I like those better than anything else. If they can have the tank treads. Yay! I've got cold protection now. I'll put you over here. I don't know what to say. We need to gather up some more oxygen. So I will grab some as I'm running past. Come on, keep going. All three on that one. That's west, south. Okay. No? Okay. Still can't get anybody to land. I'm going to get someone to land. I'm telling you, it's going to be someone with like a hauler that's worth like 138 million credits. It'll be an S-class, obviously. That's who we're going to have land. No one else. Unknown building. Alright, we'll head to that one. Got to check all directions, just make sure you're not running past something else. Oh, you're looking for the tiniest one now. Yeah. I call them scouts. I call them Sentinel Scouts. And I did have one time, and I swear I put the same upgrades in it and everything like that, and I'm telling you, it must have been faster than all the other little Sentinels that we came across.
Radiation protection. Falling. Technology recharge.
I liked being able to fly in it and actually slide sideways through the sky.
Radiation protection.
Yellow Sentinel ship, my favorite yellow. Yeah, yeah. Hey, another plaque. You know what? We should use it. Oxygen patch. How much oxygen we got? Plenty. You hear him too, don't you? Curious. Fetch anything. That's an A-class shuttle. A C-class fighter. 6.7 mil. I'm telling you, I've got the cash to buy it too at this point, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's see. So we were going that direction. So east or west? I think I'm going to go west this time for a little while. Towards where the space station's located, and we'll go that way. It zooms. I'm almost certain. Yeah, I hear you, man. They are sometimes some of my favorite ships. Damaged machinery. I'll check it out. Not going to go that way now. Ooh, look, a different direction. Ah, this will work. Got everything out of that one. Okay. Should have enough oxygen now for a while. Okay, we're heading west. Let's go to that.
Radiation protection. Falling. Life support power. Low. Technology recharge.
Come on, guys. Oh, wait. Yes. Now, can we check it while it's landing? No, we can't. So we got a trader finally. Now, what worked? Was it the mining beam or the waving? We'll never know. Now we can check it. B-class 12 million. I'm not going to be able to buy it. But at least I can sell off some stuff. So let's trade first. Yeah, 1.2 million for the cyclotron. And I don't like the cyclotron, so I'm getting rid of the cyclotron. Nice. Rusty tank. I'll keep 3 of those, I think. Thing is, even if I build a Corvette as a fugitive, I can never get the recipe for an infraknife. But that's a problem. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. I know, but I'll get rid of it. I could use the units more. So I don't think I'm going to build a Corvette. I mean, having a Corvette will be nice. I'll sell the Titan Heavy Booster. We'll keep the Longshore Thruster. Let me see what else we got. Salvage data. Good, good, good. Superconducting fiber. Alright, I think we got everything out of the inventory. We can go to Wharf-Rat. We can go to an abandoned space station and a pirate station once with a solar ship. And when I say once, per system. So when you go to that pirate system space station, you do what you need to do. As soon as you leave, you have to exit the system immediately. Same thing with the abandoned station. Abandoned station has no limitations as a type of ship that you can use. So that's not a problem. So we have 3,000 nanites. What do we want? Pulse engine, hyperdrive, shield, movement module would be good. We can get a third one, but we've got movement modules on me already, so I'm kind of hold off on that. Scanner module, I can't really use it right now. Mining beam would be alright. Life support would be good. Why don't we do a life support module? And I'll do a movement module for now. Hazard protection is okay, but they're so expensive. It's not really worth it. How much money do I have? 9.7 million. Can you imagine? 9.7 million. And I can't trade my ship for him. If I find a crash ship, I can trade it for the crash ship. But I can't trade my ship to him, so I'm just short of what I need. Sad. No, it's not that. It's that you have to have the original recipe for the infraknife. You'll have them in there, and there'll be upgrades that'll add on to your infraknife, but you won't actually have an infraknife. So, yeah. No need for the recipe with a Corvette. Well, we'll see what happens, because that might have been a oops on my part, but we'll see what happens. Let me just see. I don't think he's selling it for... It's not a bad looking ship. Yeah, 12 mil. I can trade it up for the current fighter that I've got, but it's off limits. We can't use it, unfortunately. So, we have nearly 10 million. Happens. Nearly 10 million, but we can't buy his ship. But we'll come across one, I promise. So, thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and get some upgrades put in. I'm going to go ahead and uninstall some stuff. Yeah, that I don't need. That I do. That's not what I wanted. Where is it? There it is. There. That should give me, hopefully, nothing. Absolutely useless. What a waste of money. How about you? You okay? That's actually pretty freaking good. Alright, so we'll keep that. There we go. I wonder if those will sell for anything. We could sell everything. Let me see how much it would go. Because I'm going to try it. I haven't sold everything yet. I know. Working on it. We sell the Thunder Class Bay. It does sell for 75. I'll sell it. Okay. And that's a million. That's still 11.6. We're still shy 1 million. And I don't think I'm going to get enough from everything else on here to sell. Let's go ahead and sell the last part. We'll get more parts, but Let me see. 10, 20, 30, 45. Yeah, we don't even have enough for 50,000. And we need... How much was he selling for? Sorry. I try to get my cursor elsewhere. And he wanted what? 12.4. So we are short 800,000 for it. Arrgh. Is there something very close by I can grab and sell? Probably not. We have the damaged machinery. He's probably going to take off as soon as we get over here. He already gone? I think he left already, didn't he? Yep, he took off almost immediately. He's gone. Darn it. Oh well. Worth a shot. I was hoping to catch him before he left. How much did we end up with? Yeah, it wouldn't have been enough. Alright. That's okay. We'll figure it out. He is? He is where? Let me guess. He just took off, right? He was still there. He was still there. I was missing him. Alright. Well, it is what it is. That's the first one I hit. He was over here someplace, I'm guessing. Alright. Well, it is what it is. We will carry on. And we need more parts. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be heading south, and we're going to go look for... We were heading west, right? West. There we go. We will get another ship, don't worry. Damaged machinery. Be funny if I come across a crashed ship here in a moment. And how silly will you look? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I was looking straight at him, but he had just taken off. That's why I looked up and I was like, ah, crap, he's right there. I was looking for the green icon on my display and wasn't showing, and that was my problem. I never claimed to be perfect, guys. Really? Now you're mocking me. Alright, you are over here. Okay. Back to the west. Already got a building. Got another building right there. That is a beacon. That won't help us at all. So let's just go ahead and head straight over there.
Technology recharge. Radiation protection falling.
Just, I know. Hey, look, a trade ball. Yay. Now we're going to continue to head west. One more building, and then we'll start heading south again. Okay. Boink. Here's something. No? Okay. Worth a shot. Okay, I got some damaged machinery there and more over here. Okay. Okay, I'm annoyed at myself too. Movement module. We can only have so many. I'm actually pleased with what I've got right now, so I'm going to hold off on it. Where'd I get the that was on an uninstall. Okay, great.
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah, that's radiation protection.
Recharge.
Alright, so we've got a good amount of these things.
Radiation protection falling.
So we will have plenty of cash to buy our next ship. Where's the front end? So it's over here. Alright, good. You don't think I could have reached him? Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Nope. Okay, worth a shot. Hey, Griffin, good to see you, man. Well, it's a fugitive run. It's whatever I can find at this point. I got plenty of cash now to buy a ship. I just got to get someone to land that I can afford to buy from. I already had one ship land, so at least that's something. Better than the last time. Come on. Run, Forrest, run. Can't make out what that is. Might just be a little campground.
Protection falling.
Campground. Campsite. Go, Dancer. Are you saying you have to go? If you are saying you have to go, then go you shall, and I will miss you. Thank you very much for being here, man. Alright. So we've hit our second building. We're going to start heading south now. Except there's a building there, so I guess we'll head there first. Go. Yeah, I'm kind of satisfied with these upgrades. My fingers already belongs to Stream.
Technology recharge.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much.
Radiation.
I feel like I'm missing something, like maybe on this Twitch side. I might have missed somebody, but I can't tell. I keep looking, but I'm not sure. Oh, hello. Crap. Anybody else land? No? Okay. Missed those guys. Oh well. Holy crap, what are the chances? Huh. Alright. Now I think we'll be heading south, as long as I don't see another building someplace that I missed. Alright, let's head for this guy.
Life support power low.
Oh wow, we have a lot of oxygen. I'm going to go ahead and use the oxygen for now. That'll free up a slot. South. Nothing, so it's damaged machinery. How many of those things do we have now? Alright, we got plenty. Oh, I didn't put that back. I meant to do that. Okay. Look. Where? Where? I can hear them. There they are. Crap.
Radiation protection.
Checking around to make sure nobody landed while I wasn't looking. B class at 10.6. Why couldn't that other one have been that?
Technology recharge.
Okay. Gotta be careful with this guy because this particular jetpack now can go pretty darn far. And I want to make sure I'm not passing anything up. No up to date up here? Thanks, Demager. Appreciate you, man. And Demager, I know it's getting late over there. If you've got to head to bed, head to bed. Always appreciate you guys being here. See a lot from over here. Building right in front of me. Did I highlight it? Where? Nope, maybe not. Must have hurt things.
Radiation protection. Falling.
I'm not getting the usual chime. It's a beacon. Up. I see a shadow. Someone be landing. And this time I didn't do a thing. Awesome. So, we may be able to get ourselves a ship here, unless it's an A class. What are you looking at me for? He destroyed it. Come on. It's a C class. Okay, that's alright. As long as the pilot popped out, we should be alright. We have ourselves a ship, folks. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and sell off our stuff. 24 salvage data. Don't really have anything else, but that gives us 12.9 million. Alright, and do we want anything out of this? Launch thrusters would be nice. Got plenty of stuff for the ship here. I don't think I'm going to get a movement upgrade.
Product received.
Hyperdrive, we've already got one. Neutron cannon, huh? Starship shield module, that would be handy. Yeah, I know. We'll find another ship. We'll probably just end up using a from the walking simulator. Yes, we've officially graduated from the walking simulator, my friend. Absolutely. I love it. You guys are great. Appreciate you. All right, where are we here? I think a shield module will be in order. Yeah, pulse engine. That's true, because we're going to be bouncing around to different places in here. We can afford to get two. I'll get a second one. Good idea. Thank you for that. And I want your ship. Alright, so not a whole lot of room. We don't have any supercharged slots, which would have been great for a pulse drive, but we'll go ahead and take it. Maybe we'll get another ship. Find a crash ship would be kind of nice. Parallax Voice SS1. Crazy name. Alright, and there we are. Exchange or buy. We're going to be buying, and I won't be able to exchange this, so. Alright, so off we go, and I don't think we have anything to worry about as far as cargo, so there we go. We have a ship. All right, let's get some work done here. All right. Keep you on me. Let's put you down here. Let's see. I'll hang on to that to sell. I don't know if I'll sell it or use it. We'll see what happens, but I think we can just do that. That'll be helpful. All right, what do we got? We got a photon cannon, we got a deflector shield, so let's go ahead and put more shield on it. It's all right. I'm going to keep the rocket launcher for now. Launch thrusters, hyperdrive, pulse engine. I need to make some room. Alright, so what do these give us? That's the launch. That's... sorry. I'll get there, hold on. There, alright. It's alright. That's better. Okay, that's more aligned with what we want. Maneuverability is 467, 435, 467.9. Okay, so leave them lined up. That's our best option. And then the hyperdrive is there. We're at 123. Wow. Okay, that works. 341. That gives us a good range. All right, so I guess we're in good shape. It hurt, but we'll get more nanites later, I have no doubt. We'll check out other planets. We can go anywhere we want now, and that's the best part about this. So that's what we're going to work on here. All right, good deal. Let's see here. There. Never met a relic planet, none of them, and yet I'm in the purple system now. That's really weird. You haven't found a relic planet yet. That's weird. They are hard to find, I will say. Alright, so we can't go into any buildings. We can go to another planet without any problem whatsoever. Alrighty. So, you know, there's a lot to be said about this planet, though, because this planet has a lot of salvageable scrap on it. We could pick up some Corvette parts really seriously now. I'll have to think about that. Maybe we'll come back. So we got other planets in the system. We can get away from the planet just a little bit. Alright, good deal. Let's check out what we've got. That's frozen. See that already. Could be abandoned, but yeah, frozen. Dioxide could come in handy. We got a moon. There it is. Oh, it's a planet. Look how far out it is. It looks like a moon. It's so far out. Not worth my time. Abandoned planet. Interesting. That's a good planet to look for stuff on. That's actually really good. We can find some crashed ships there, maybe. Money, money, money. What? You called my name? Hey, Traveler. Good to see you there, man. Appreciate you over on the YouTube side, buddy. Alright, human planet. They got salvageable scrap as well, so we can check that out. And then finally... Desolate. Okay, good. Pyrite, though. Pyrite's handy. So we can use that. That'll be good. Maybe we should head there first, and I can get some fuel, if you will. And there's this planet, which has uranium. So now we should really go back for the time being. Let's grab some uranium. And yeah, let's do that. Because uranium we can use for fuel too, as well as the pyrite. So... Alright. I want to see if I can't find it. The problem is that uranium, unfortunately, looks very similar to copper. So, unless we find something else, but let's see what happens here. Copper. Of course it is. So let's look for the uranium now. Uranium deposit right there. We can run to that one, and I've got plenty of batteries on me, so let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, I noticed that, but I also noticed something else. Do you see anything missing suddenly? Oh no, we do have salvage containers here, but I'm going to head to the other planet to pick it up because I think that'll be a better option for me. Just checking anyway. Watch me get radiation protection right about now. Wouldn't that be a kick in the guts? Alright, so we'll need about 300 uranium. We'll pick up more later. We could find those metal fingers someplace on the planet. That would have been easier. We could have just gotten one or two of those and that would have been done. Old Explorers over on the Twitch side. Good to see you over there, Ed. Thank you very much for joining me. And the rest of us. Alright, how much do I got? 150? Okay. Yeah, the ship stacks are limited as well. To most things. I've noticed that some things you can stack deeper. I don't know why. But, yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it? How much we got? 252. 300 uranium ought to last us for a little while, but I've noticed that I think it's getting a little bit more tighter on it. There we go. Oh no, can I make it back to my ship in time? I think we can. Made it. Alright, so let's move it over. Let's check. Yeah, see? So stack limits are limited. Alright, so this goes with landing. Okay, landing gear. So, yeah, we'll be using that up pretty quick. Alright, so now we need pyrite for our pulse drive. Pyrite for the pulse drive. Got it. That was which planet? That little guy over there? Yeah, there he is. On our way. I wish I could get it to stop that. But it's gonna, the communicator's gonna come on whether we like it or not. I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and answer it because it's not gonna leave us alone, but let's wait till we get to the planet. The abandoned one had it too? Oh my gosh, you're right. Okay. Yep, no, I got it. I got you. Cool beanies. Yay, my Amazon delivery came. Yay! Wow, we're gonna hit 60 degrees. Yay. It was crazy weather here, man. That was nuts. 70 degrees, 75 degrees on Sunday. And by Monday night, we had snowstorms. We had a snowstorm. And it iced up all the roads. They didn't prepare for it. They weren't ready for it. Everything was icy around here. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Can I just say that for an abandoned planet? Did I see that right? I'm not landing here. Like, I'm not allowed to. Is it just an abandoned one? No, the ship's flying all over the place. This was an abandoned planet, right? Desolate? We're landing. Abandoned planet. It says abandoned. I'm not going crazy. It looks a little more like it's not abandoned to me. And there's no weather here that I can see. Temperature's pretty decent. Okay, that's very strange. There we go, 4 of 10. I'm going to try to discover all the creatures if I can, but we may not get so lucky. Alright, so I'm looking for pyrite, right? I could probably use copper too now that I think about it. Pyrite, 183. I think that'll do. Yeah, exactly, Dimitro. I'm telling you, that's the weirdest thing I've heard in a while. You know what, though? Hold on. I need to recharge the beam.
Technology recharge.
Okay, good. Alright, let's get about another 300 of this stuff. What was that? A ship fly over me and dust me or something? Mager, Warfrat are over on the Twitch side too. Thanks for jumping over there, guys. Appreciate you. Mager's been there for a while, but Warfrat, appreciate you, dude. Thanks for the support over there too. Like I said, I'm not looking to become an affiliate over there anytime soon, so even if I stream enough and they say, hey, you can become an affiliate and make money, and we like, whatever. Keep it. Maybe in another 10 years when I'm deciding to retire or something like that, maybe then. Maybe then. An unabandoned planet. Those liars. How much we got? 233? Okay. $86. I need 14 more. 12. 13. 14. Is that it? Boom. I don't know what in the world that is. It was a very fast worm. That was like a an earthworm on steroids or cocaine, I guess, one or the other. Oh, what do you know? Monolith. We ought to check it out. Let me check out the bug over here, or whatever it is. So that's 7. Have any others that are popping out into the verse here? No. Jason Plays is raiding with a party of 28 over on the Twitch side, and it looks like he wants to do the same on the YouTube side. How am I supposed to keep track of this, Jason? Here we go. Wait a second. Wait a second. You're officially retired in 2 years? Yeah. There. It's not really me, Jason. No idea what you're talking about, man. There is no one here by the name of ElanPaul. You are out of your mind. You don't know what you're doing. Appreciate the raid. It's a new channel. Nice to meet you. Hope your stream went well. Hope your stream went well, Jason. This Jason Plays guy, I'm not sure who he is. Does anyone know him? Anybody? Anybody? Thanks for the shout out to him. Yeah. He probably doesn't have anywhere near as many followers over on Twitch. I'm pretty sure he's pretty lacking over there, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what's going on. Oh, there's Jason. Oh, there's Wascally Wabbit. We were just talking about you. Oh, not that I know who you are. I know. It's all over, isn't it? Am I wrong? Rick Villa, good to have you here. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Appreciate you. Yes, Jason, it's good to see you. Thank you very much for the raid, buddy. And if you had to raid and run, I appreciate you. And if you're raiding on 2 channels, when you're raiding on Twitch and on YouTube, it's tough because you don't know where to go. You're not sure. Okay, should I go over here and say hi, or should I go over here and say hi? But you know what? He did it on both sides, so what excuse do you have not to stop in and say, howdy? Thanks, Jason. Appreciate the raid on both sides, buddy. You're a pip, as usual. Hope everything's going well on your side, man. The dirt and blood of ancient handprints cover the base of each column. What do you think, guys? Runes, dots, or letters? I think this is a Viking system. I don't remember. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Yes, I'm Fugitive running Jazzcat. Good to see you. Thank you very much for stopping on the YouTube side. Appreciate you. Oh, thanks, Ed, about the glasses. I appreciate that. Should I just take these off? Wait a minute. Where did everybody go? I don't see anything anymore. Am I streaming? Hello? Anybody? Anybody? Runes? Anybody? Dragonman says runes too. Ah! Demager says he doesn't recall. I suck these monolith quests. I'm thinking you mean that you suck at these monolith quests, but I take you what you mean. Okay, that's fine. Grab it. Bang, bang. Appreciate you, man. We're on an odd planet. We're on an abandoned planet. And if you're looking really closely, you see ships as well as I do. Doesn't look so abandoned to me. I mean, I think if the rebels on Hoth, if they just put up a sign that says, abandoned planet, maybe the Empire would never have invaded. Oh, wait, it comes up as abandoned. There's a big sign here that says abandoned. They can't be there. Everybody go. Everybody turn around. Let's get out of here. Ruins? Old Explorer's looking it up because I'm not allowed. Thank you. Dots. Mr. Broad says dots. I know what you mean. I always read what people mean, not necessarily what they say. And sometimes you have to take what they say for granted as well, you know. Okay, set up for my run tomorrow. Good deal, Traveler. Thank you very much. So in case, if there's some of you that are joining me over here on the Twitch side, a lot of the folks around the YouTube side are already familiar with me, but I'm just going to state real quick. I know a lot of folks will, let me hit this button. I'm going to show you my intro. I don't have anything like that, okay? ElanPaul, everybody calls me Paul. It's perfectly fine. I do No Man's Sky mostly. I always stream usually once a week on a Wednesday. And I've been playing for like about 5,000 hours now, or close to. Sad. But really love the game. I like to do challenges. I'm a speedrun connoisseur, if you will, for the hold on, I know this word. All the events, the expeditions. Very forgetful. I sometimes stumble over my words, as you can see, but somehow I'm well spoken at the same time. I don't know how that works, but there you are. 700 hours? Yeah, 5,000 just about. And I know there's some folks in here that will start chatting out and go, I've got 8,000, I've got 9. I'm just crossed over 12. So there's always a great group of people in here that can answer questions. So that's another thing. I don't mind the backseat driving at all. If you have a question or you have a comment, hey, you know, you missed it, please feel free. I'll forget, I'll miss it, and I'm always learning even now. So I can't see the questions, I'm blocking them. Can I just lower the chair? Hold on, hold on. That help? No, now I'm just really short. So I have to go over here and do that. So runes, dots, or letters. Those are the three choices that you have to choose from. Okay, and I'm back. All right. Everybody says ruins. I only saw one person saying dots. And you know what? If he's right, and that's Mr. Broad. So this is a Viking system. Keep that in mind. I think everybody's saying ruins, so let's see what happens. We got it. I got a word. Did I get anything else? Let's check. No, we didn't get anything else but a Viking effigy this time. But that's good. That's good to know. All right. So we were coming here to do something, right? We wanted also copper. We got pyrite. Where's my ship at? And my famous last words, where's my ship? I swear I'm going to get a t-shirt that shows that one of these days. Woo! Lucky guess. You jerk. It was just a guess? Jerk. I learned 5 words. I don't suppose Sugar Rat's in the house by any chance. I would have things to say. Alright, so that goes in the ship. Alright, what is this? We got... Oh, we used up all of our carbon at some point, I suppose. Oh, ammonia. Nice, nice. A little bit more dioxide. Alright, and we need some copper. I know there's some behind us. There's pyrite, that's the one we just hit. Copper at 694. Another more pyrite, we don't need any more. Cobalt, yeah, that's nice. Another cobalt, pyrite, copper. Ooh, 666. Yeah, we can go that way. Alright, so I am going to... I don't want to use up the launch fuel, but we'll go ahead and go over there. We do need some... and these things usually use their launch fuel very efficiently. We do need some pyrite. But I don't think the guns on here are strong enough to really do much. Yeah. See? So. Let's take it in. Yeah, is a GG saying? Yeah, well, I'm older than him, so I claim it. Yeah, Gek is a great guy. He is really a great guy. I could listen to him just chatter away on most of his streams because he's just so funny, very opinionated. You know he's really opinionated. I take it that one day he might calm down a little bit and maybe get some more patience and be a little less. But if not, then GG is going to be what he will always be. And that's all there is to it. We'll love him for whatever he's got going on, man. He's a great guy. Oh, yeah. Mr. Brote's the only done one here. Yeah, well, Mr. Brote, you know, I'm glad you can admit these things. There are pills you can take. There's probably therapy. I've known a little bit as a therapist myself. I have a couch inside my office that people lay on and tell me their troubles. I can probably help you out with that. I don't charge very much, but, you know, we'll make a deal for just being a friend. We'll give you the friend discount. Next time it's my turn. Well, okay, I can build up some more clientele, if you will, for therapy. Yeah, like I'm never wrong, right? Depleted. Oh no. And I'm getting the copper because I want to make sure I have plenty of antimatter built up and other things, so we're going to have to jump around a little bit from system to system. We are a fugitive after all. We do have to head for the main center. So we do have 2 glyphs so far, and the main rule on this one is I got to get 8. So I need 6 more glyphs. I was hoping with an abandoned planet I might get lucky and there'd be some abandonment going on, but there is no abandonment here, apparently. Jerks. Is that another creature I've never seen? Nope. What? Stop. Okay, great. Let me see how many creatures we got. We got 10, but what are the other 3? Ground. Of course he's underground. And of course it's underground. All right, great. So we got 2 underground ones. That's going to be a tough one. All right. Wait a second. I just saw something. Hold on. Yes. Okay, I did discover all of them. This is the one we want to go to get the salvageable scrap. That's what I'm hoping for. We got activated copper over there, so it's a bad storm planet, but you know, I don't think and activated copper here too, but I don't think that the activated gives us much of a ratio for the chromatic metal, so we'll see what happens. He is very high strung. Yeah, I agree, Ed, over on Twitch. Yeah, Golden Gek is pretty high strung, but he's a decent dude. He's funny as crap. It is what it is. Do I recommend No Man's Sky? That was much earlier from Rick Viller. Yes. 5,000 hours. I've been playing this since 2019, I think. It's I played it a little bit in 2019 and 2020, and when COVID hit, that was, you remember those days. That was pretty much a lot of my time spent there, so, yeah. So, Christopher, that is an interesting name. I like that. It's welcome. I just saw you popped in there over on the YouTube side. Evening, folks from the UK. Absolutely. Good evening to you as well. It's past midnight over there, I believe, right? No, it's 4-hour difference, so 11:45. So, because of the stupid... I have abandonment issues? Yes, Dragon Man, I do. Thank you very much. Yes. Appreciate that. Oh, good grief. All right, so, yeah, we're going to hit that planet as well. Thank heavens we have a ship now, though. We do need the graves, so I want to find a moon or a system that has a moon. Moons are easier to find graves on, as long as you find a moon that has graves on it. You know what I mean. And that'll be better off for us. I need fuel. I'm not getting a lot of fuel. I'm getting very little. One of the annoying things with localization of a game. The original animal for north-south. Localized text is no remark on the north-south. Just had to say that. Oh, really? I didn't know they did that. That sucks. That really does suck, too. I'm sorry about that. That's really nasty. So I got one more ground animal to find and some underground ones, but I don't know if I have any caves nearby. I wasn't really looking, to be honest. I always like to find a planet. Oh, things are glitching out something bad over there. That was weird. You saw that too, I'm sure. Yeah, see that? Copper jumped. My gosh, it's jumping copper. I wonder if that means my game's going to crash anytime now. I haven't had this game crash in a long time, but I am getting some serious graphic issues. You guys see that, I'm sure. I had some frame rate drop earlier. Sorry about that. I just noticed that, but it shouldn't have affected too much. Alright, that should be good. How much we got? About 688. Okay, that'll work. Hello. What was that? What was that? Who did that? Wild Turkey. Mr. Wild Turkey over there on the Streamlabs side, on the on the Twitch side. I appreciate you being here, man. As usual, he's been one of those people who have been visiting our channels for like ever. So, full kudos to him. Thank you very much, my friend. Where's my ship? Ship's over here. All right, so we got pretty much everything we need. I do need to find more animals. So let's look for something that resembles a cave. Like that. I'll head over there. We'll leave the ship here. If it's a decent sized cave, we should be able to hang out for a few minutes because I've got some work to do. Yeah, there we go. We have a cave. Not bad. Not bad. It's enough that something may show up. Alright, we don't have any carbon. We'll use condensed carbon, and let's go ahead and get the copper started. This is going to take a while, but this is worth our time doing it. Yeah, maybe it's not as big a cave as I thought it was, or hoping it would be, so I don't see anything out here. What we probably have to do is we'll have to land near like a building, not use its landing pad, land near a building. A lot of buildings have a cave nearby, and that's usually not a bad thing to do. Maybe we should try that instead after this first batch is done. I think I like that idea. How many planets discovered for 5,000 hours? My gosh, I don't even know where to begin on that. I'd have to check all of my saves. I've got 4 main saves at this point right now, and this is a brand new save that I'm starting, so checking it's not going to help us any. But I can't even begin to tell you. Thousands? Probably thousands of planets at this point. Tens of thousands, maybe. Maybe. Some people are builders, some people are fishers. They like to build fishing villages and stuff like that and search out specific stuff. I am the kind of person that loves to explore, so I travel. I do a lot of traveling. Let me just check one more time. And I always like to look for a new system or something I've never seen before. A lot of things I haven't seen in this game and I want to see it. But I know I won't see it all. Perfectly fine. Let's go find another building, something other than this archive. Who dat? Sergeant Rusty, thank you very much. Oh, that's a raiding party. Really appreciate that, Sergeant Rusty. I hope your stream went well. Thank you very, very much for raiding with your party of 15, and welcome raiders. Thank you very much for being here. So Sergeant Rusty's not someone I'm familiar with, and I appreciate all new viewers and people who drop by. Thank you very much, Sergeant. Appreciate that. 07 to you. Doing a little No Man's Sky. I am... You probably noticed not a great many followers over here on the Twitch side, but on YouTube I've got just shy of about 3,000 over there. It's something I decided to start doing is dual streaming, since a lot of the folks that I follow, like Jason and Beeblebum, Zane from Zane's World, do a lot of dual streaming. So I was like, why not? Let's just do it. And there's no harm in doing so. I don't make money on the channel. I'm demonetized, if you will, and I purposely have done so that way I don't have to. I enjoy playing the game, and I like sharing the joy with others of playing it. So that's why I do it. So welcome to the channel, folks. Drop a follow if you wish. I'm going to try to avoid that landing pad. And if you want to follow, great. If you don't, I understand. Over on the YouTube side, if you hit the like button, that really does support the channel quite a bit too. So thank you very much for being here. I really, really appreciate the raid. Go ahead and give him did you give him a shout out? Appreciate that. Thanks. Thank you very, very much. So yeah, a lot of fun that we do here. Right now I'm doing what's called the Fugitive run, Fugitive challenge that Beeblebum developed. I don't have any place to put the rules over here, but if you check out my YouTube channel, I do have a description area, and it's got the full rule set on doing this. This is extreme permadeath, all sliders set to maximum, and you are a fugitive on the run. You are basically on the run from the authorities, not allowed to enter any buildings, space stations, things like that. The only ship you're allowed to get is either a crash ship, not your starter ship, because it's compromised. You have to find another crash ship or find a pilot landing next to you to purchase their ship from. They're considered a off-kilter trader. That's why they have all the X-class upgrades in them. Pretty cool. And then your whole goal is to work your way to the center of the universe and escape that galaxy. Once you get to the other galaxy, you've won the challenge. In my mind, though, in my challenge, I have to find 8 glyphs of the 16. You can adjust that any way you like. You can make it 2, you can make it all 16, anything you like in between. I've already found 2. I need more. We find new ways to struggle creative. Yeah, and that's the thing, honestly, and thank you very much for that, Warfrat. Yeah, we do, and that's the thing, is that we just enjoy doing that. Yep, there's a couple of the creatures right there. Hopefully there's more than one type. Darn it. We got one more creature to find. And yeah, we just do this because it's a new way to play the game, and the bottom line is I'm usually a speedrunner for No Man's Sky. I do a lot of speedrunning on the expedition. The usual folks that are here will tell you that as well, and it's what I do. So any expedition comes up, I speedrun, and I usually try to challenge the other folks to try to get a better time. My current time on the latest expedition is 1 hour and 13 minutes, and I think the closest person to that is Zane at 123, I think, maybe 122. I could be wrong. So that's the closest person to what my time is right now. So I'm thinking somebody's going to try to, last weekend coming up, someone's going to try to break it, and we'll see what happens. So there's nothing usual about me. Oh, Mager. Who's saying goodnight? Night, Marty. Marty, take care over on the YouTube side. Thank you very much for being here. Always a pleasure, man. Have a great evening. I hope you sleep well, and hope you have a great rest of your week, my friend. And that's the other thing, guys. I only stream usually on Wednesday nights. Occasionally on a Saturday, you're going to catch me streaming. Usually when I'm doing that, though, it's because I've got something special going on with the family. Mostly on a Saturday, you'll see me streaming like Minecraft, and that's kind of an odd thing to stream because everybody streams it. What kind of pull can you get on that? But I usually get my whole family involved. So usually it's all 4 of my kids and my son-in-law. So all 6 of us are on the same realm, and we're just, it's more for the comedy than it is for the playing of the game. So join us sometime if you ever see me streaming on a Saturday. And thank you very much. Who just followed? Andronor. Appreciate it. Andronor7507 to you. Thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate you. Those are my 2 days off, so that's nice. Well, great. Good. Wednesday nights. Yeah, every Wednesday night, pretty much about 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time now. So really appreciate you. Oh, Mr. Brote, thank you very much for being on both sides. I appreciate it, especially on the YouTube side. Good night. 1 o'clock in the morning over there. 07 to you. Have a great week, man. I know you're working hard. Keep up the good work, man. Appreciate you. So thank you, thank you. And we have a lot of camaraderie here on the No Man's Sky community, guys. So definitely, if you have questions, drop a question in. If you have a comment, drop a comment in. If you have a suggestion, I don't mind backseat driving, go ahead and do so, but we are family friendly over here, so keep it clean, please. That's the only thing I ask. Let me see. I don't see any more animals. Gosh darn it, if I could just get the last one. That's 2,500 nanites. Just want one more, Mr. Bean. Okay, let me go. Pardon me, sir. One more. May I have more, please? Is that how it goes? I don't remember. try another building and maybe another cave. Yeah, I know. That looks like either a beacon. Nope, it's a trade ball, but a really big cave next to it. Let's go ahead and land. How's my landing thrusters doing?
Technology recharge.
There we go.
Recharge.
Definitely worth it. Okay. We need one more creature to show up in a cave, and then we're done. I hate those things. Get rid of them if I can. Unless I can, if I want them for, you know, the sodium or the oxygen, I'll go ahead and take them, but... Gotcha. Alright, that's all 10. 2,500 nanites. Mine. Okay, carry on. Come on, cut it out. Alright, so now we're going to head to a planet and look for scrap that we can purchase or find. Miss Chase is in the house over on YouTube. Good to see you, Miss Chase. Appreciate you being here, Miriam. Always a pleasure. Alright, so one of these planets has salvageable scrap. There it is. I guess I ought to answer the message. That way it can stop popping up like that. It's going to drive us nuts. Remember, no space stations. You cooking? Ooh, well, see, now we got to ask, what'd you cook? I got to know, what was the meal? I'm starving. I haven't had dinner yet. I want to know what you cooked. And if it's really good, then you have to list out the recipe in its entire detail, both on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you very much. Please identify yourself. Remain silent. Speak, I beg of you. Bye. Mr. Nancy, you don't need to be this way. Yes, I do. Yep, I'm being a jerk. Now it's going to give me the coordinates, because I don't want them. Alright, so let's... I'm already finding buildings. Let's fly along slowly. You can see we've already got the green icon, so we know there's hazardous waste over here. I want to yellow. You know what I should do? Let's just do this. Maybe we'll find other things. Are these daily or weekly challenges you're completing? Ah, no challenges at all, my friend. This is a player-made challenge made by Beeblebum called the Fugitive Challenge. So it's not like a dailies or anything like that. Like you were watching on Arc Raiders, they have dailies and weeklies that you have to do over there, which is what Jason was showing over there. For me, this is, in No Man's Sky, they do expeditions on occasion. There's one going on right now. We're not doing that as we speak. Stop that. The heck is that? That was a weird noise. Sorry. No dailies or weeklies or anything like that, but you can make the game whatever you want, and that's the brilliance of it. Because you have multiple... If you've never played No Man's Sky, that might be the reason why. You can visit up to, and at last count, it was something like 27 septillion planets at any given time in 255 galaxies. So you could go anywhere and do anything you want. You like fishing? Find a planet that has water on it. Put a base nearby or underwater if you wish, and you can fish to your heart's content. You can discover things in really deep oceans up to, according to the game, 1,400 units deep. I would think of those as like feet or maybe meters or something like that, fathoms if you will. You got mountainous terrains, different types of procedurally generated stuff, so there's really nothing special that you can do there. It's amazing. Evil bottom. Alright, so we got one there at 5 minutes away. You know what? Let's go and discover the creatures here too while we're here. What are you? What are you? What are you? I know what he is. He's a jerk. That's what he is. Jerk. So you can do anything you want. If you like building stuff, build stuff. If you want to build a ship, you can build a ship. Any ship you want. That's actually kind of what I'm doing here. I'm going to be getting out parts or gathering up parts to build a ship if I wish. That's it. Yep. Can't get them. Okay. Well, is there another one nearby? So there's so much you can do in this game, honestly. So no challenges other than what we've done for ourselves to challenge ourselves in playing the game. 6 of 11. So this should be about 2,750 nanites, I'm guessing. Wow. Yeah, I haven't played this game at all. Alright, I think we've discovered pretty much all the creatures nearby us. So what do we got? That's 481 units away. Let's check that out, that salvage container. What'd Starduster do? Finally caught all the fish and cooked all the dishes. Wow, I'm glad you caught all the fish and cooked all the dishes. Great. Making Hungarian goulash. Ooh. Come on. Barbecue ribs, red rice and sausage. Oh my god, red rice with sausage. My gosh, that sounds delicious. I actually have ribs for dinner for myself too. Leftovers, but nonetheless. Wife cooked them last night, so... Night before. This is also a pretty decent planet. Did you notice that? Okay, so here's the salvage container. Pretty decent one. We got a high energy shield for a Corvette. That's pretty good. Radar dome. Come on. Really? How useless is that? Oh, we need to make our other stuff. I forgot about that. Forgot that we had to... Too bad I can't put a backpack refiner on. How far away are you? 518? That's okay. We'll mark it and we'll take our ship there. We're going to need some launch juice, but I'm glad we got some. Alright, let's go back to the ship. It's not a bad planet at all. It's a humid planet is what it calls it. But because we turned off story mode and we haven't progressed enough, I don't think we're going to get any storms. So, good thing, right? You visit outlaw stations. Yes. Can you build a ship without visiting a station? Andronor, no. You cannot build a ship without visiting a station. But you did mention you can visit outlaw stations. Yes. There's a rule on that. You can visit abandoned stations. You can only visit them once. When you visit that system, you see a station, you land there. You can do what you need to do in there. And as soon as you leave the station, you have to leave the system. That's one of the rules. Second thing is, if you want to do an outlaw station, where you can do some trading and stuff like that, you can only enter an outlaw station in a solar ship. So if you find a pirate system, you got to land, look for a solar ship, and buy it or repair it and bring it up there. So a little bit tough. Finally got my Colossus changed over. Good deal, good deal. Yes. But the thing is, I got to land to find one. That's the problem to Maker. Yeah, that's the only problem with trying to get these salvage scrap, is I'm going to have to land anyway, because that's the only way to find another one. That's another good reason they have a Corvette. Okay, where is that marked piece? There it is. There we go. So yeah, outlaw stations, but yeah, a little bit tough. Warfrat, appreciate the response as well. So I'm glad you said that. Okay, so far these are standard units. There's some that are really, really big. Oh, we got a Thunderclaw landing bay again. He'll come over as soon as this is damaged. Yeah. Okay, cargo sphere, that can be sold. This is heavy linkage, can be sold. We'll put them in the other ship. That can be sold. But the landing bay, very nice. Is there a nearby one, by the way? There's someone nearby. 636, that's worth it. We can leave the ship here and we can have it doing chromatic metal while we're gone. Have our refiner doing chromatic metal, you know what I mean. Let's see. How's my inventory look? Looks good. I don't know if I... Well, you know what? I can sell that in a pirate station if I don't need it. Okay. Okay, let's go. No, I'm not seeing a whole lot of oxygen on here. Yeah, there I am. There we go. Taken care of. Are other players hostile? NPCs can be hostile if you shoot them. Don't shoot the other players. The NPCs, if they're in a ship flying over and you shoot them, they're going to attack you. And that's dangerous when you're in permadeath. But I'm not in multiplayer mode right now, and I have PvP turned off purposely. That's the best and only way to really do this. Did I get you guys? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. How many other guys do I get to go? 5 more. Found in the north only, rare, and ground. Underwater, underwater. Oh, okay. The rest are underwater. Oh, good. That's good. Are we in the north? I don't know. Not quite. All right. So we can find the others. That'll be really easy. Yep, that's a standard one again. We're going to be calling this guy over, unfortunately. Nope. Nope, he didn't notice us breaking it. Okay, good. There we go. So what do we get? We just got 2 satellite receivers out of it. That's kind of lame. Yeah. Nothing to see here, buddy. I guess we'll head back to the ship and we'll do the same routine again. So the rules for interacting with pilots at trading posts, etc. in regular pirate system. No. Even in a pirate system, you can't go to any trading posts. You can only go to... You can't go to any trading posts, period. Just done. You can... Those are the only 2 things you can do, is you can interact with a pirate station with a solar ship, abandoned station with any ship, doesn't make a difference. Both have to leave the system immediately after. Pilots that land near you are considered... black market traders, so you can trade with them. They're okay because you're a fugitive. You don't want anybody to know you're around. And anybody that you meet in space, like, you know, when you're pulsing through space, and all of a sudden it says you got someone who wants to trade with you. Same thing. They're black market traders. You can trade with them. But that's it. Okay. Is there anything else nearby? Problem is I don't see anything else, so I'm gonna have to land again whether I like it or not. That sucks. Okay. You know what? Since we have to go north anyway, that's south. Let's do it. And we'll see if we can't find some ocean nearby. Like that. There we go. That should be enough. Is that ocean or is that water? I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Hold on. Pirates. I don't think I'm ready to fight anybody just yet, so... Just gotta land. No, they're not. Not anymore. Alright, so we got a salvage container really close by. And we got one behind us further out, so that's fine. We can mark that later. Alright, let's go ahead and drop down our portable refiner. Keep making more stuff. Let's see. Another 150. Okay, are we in the north enough now? Yeah, we are. Okay. So we should find one more ground-based creature floating around. It says that it's rare, but that's not always true. And then the only thing we'll need to do is go land by the ocean. Or water. We'll keep our eyes peeled. You can do a thing. Me and Jason were thinking about, actually a few of us were thinking about this. Sugar Rat is one of them I was talking to about this. Is doing a, is that the one I needed to find that's rare? Unbelievable. Alright, and we were thinking about doing a special type of fugitive run, which would be multiplayer. And that, like you said, other players would be hostile, you do PvP. But to make it fair, you would give the person like a half-hour start, and that rule can be adjusted. And then the other players would join on the planet at the same time, and they would be in the same straits, except the rules wouldn't apply to them. They could get whatever they wanted. Alright, so we got an oversized canister link, and that's it. Anything else nearby? Except the shelter. So we thought that might be a pretty good run. It's the rules we've never really hashed out. Okay, what the heck? It is over there. Okay, great. You know exactly what I was going to say. Where's my ship? Yep. Yeah, it would be an interesting run. And they, get a half-hour start. That way you're running. And, you saw how long it took me to do this. This is my second session at running this. And it probably took me about 4.5 hours in-game time to get a ship. And I never found a crashed one. I had to wait for a trader to stop by. So, all right. So that one is 5 minutes away. Where'd it go? It was back there a minute. Where'd you go? There you are. I think we should go there by ship. We're getting a lot of carbon this way, too. Several bounty hunters go. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. We would have to do it, and it's going to have to be planned. What we're going to do is I'll probably wait until we get to a downtime in between expeditions and things are really quiet. We know it's going to be several weeks. We'll probably do it then. I'll touch base with everybody about it and see if we can hash out the rules. So this is the only one here. Nope, wait. No, very tech. Nope, there's one. Now that'll work, and there's one over here too, I think, right? Yeah, those are pretty far away, but it's still worth it. We could do a run. Yeah, let's let him mosey on out. And while we're moseying, let's mosey this. All right, where is it? 150. Go. Yeah, the time limit might be a little bit better because the whole point is to get through the center of the galaxy. That's really the point of a fugitive run. And that would make an interesting run. It would. Maybe a time limit, maybe not getting to the center of the galaxy. Because, they're looking for multi-tools. They're going to look for bolt casters to put on theirs and stuff like that. So they're going to be looking for weapons to shoot me with. Whoops. Or we shoot the fugitive with, whoever's the fugitive. All right, what do we got? Looks like we got two more. We got 2 ion barriers out of this and some more duct joints. All right. What we need is like thrusters and things like that. This thing's almost done. What do we have in our inventory? I just need to see. Got a good amount of carbon now. All right, it's almost done. Yeah, we'll see. That's another one. The bounty hunter run I'm really liking. I told a lot of folks, and I know a lot of you joined just recently. I got the bounty hunter run I'm doing every Monday. So you guys are seeing a video drop every Monday around 6 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. And the first episode came out. We got our shuttle. We're in good shape, moving along. Problem is, me and Beeblebum had a little chat about the rules, and episodes 2 and 3 are a little bit corrupted. So when you get to episode 2, I'm going to be recording over Saturday at some point and recording a new run of it. And I'm going to get as far as getting to the shuttle, and then I'm going to be recording episode 2 over again. So the characters are probably going to look a little different. The circumstances, the planetary system I'm in is going to be different. Everything about it's going to be a little different looking. But that way we're keeping to the real rules of the whole engagement. So we'll see how that goes. Finally, a reason to look forward to Mondays. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. But I like to usually record a few episodes at a time. That way I'm set up for a few weeks in case something comes up. And that's the whole purpose of that. All right, let's go ahead and hit this other one. What's my launch thrusters at? 32. I would like to have a Corvette because I'll never have to land again. Ooh, what's that? It's probably copper. Yes? Yeah. Okay. Standard one. Okay. So we got some scaffold out of this, a thermal grill. We're not really getting anything that I need. That's the sad part. Should be another one, a couple of them close by, right? 952, that's not close. 706 is pretty close. 815, not terribly close, but it's okay. You want to piss off the sentinels, pick up one of those sentient plants. That'll get them upset. Alright, actually, these guys are pretty near to each other, all three of them, so why don't we head over there? I don't mind taking off and landing again. I think a habitat's is most rarest. Corvette salvaged. Yeah. It's funny because on each of the expeditions that required us to get Corvette parts, did you ever notice how I always found spots that had habs? And I don't know how that happened. Ah, that's actually kind of pretty. The rolling grass lit up at night. That's nice. Yep, another cheap one. Oh, it got thrusters. That's good. Hello? I've never had that happen before. Swear, never had that happen to me before. That's my inventory. Oh. Look at that. It didn't want to open it because my inventory is full. That's funny. That's new. They would have let you open it and then tell you, sorry, your inventory is full, you lost it. Oh, well. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we got thrusters. I'm putting away the useless stuff. We got shields. Shields. I think one of them is better than the other, if I remember correctly. I don't remember which one. What is this? Cargo? Cargo capsule can go in. Okay, good. Where'd it go? There it is. An airfoil. Okay. That's okay. That's not great, but we should have two more really close by. Not that one. That one? Should be one over here. Oh, that's even closer. Let's go hit that one first. Another cheap one. We'll get a good one of these days. Inventory full, thank you. Yeah, I never noticed that before. Just realized, do we have... No, we don't. Yeah, we do have. We have a full set of silicate. Wait, what's that? Oh, okay, cargo. I just got that. Duh. Okay, got it. Come on now. A longshore thruster. Actually, I kind of prefer those a little bit better. And the Speedbird cowling. I actually kind of like the Speedbird items. That's too far. That's too far. Where's the other one at? There you are. Yeah, let's get the third one. Let's see. Let's use you. Ooh. Alright, this is one of the good ones. So we're going to get something decent out of this. Isn't that funny? Okay, is he far enough away yet? Yeah, come on. All right. Oh, we just got a hab. Did we? We've got a hab. Awesome. And another booster out of it, too. Really cool. Okay. Yeah, keep investigating. Go ahead. I'll wait. Another landing bay. Another thruster. Got a lot of ferrite dust out of this. That's the other benefit of getting these. Let's get rid of the carbon nanotube and the Viking effigy. This stuff is way too more valuable than to keep it that way. Okay. Hope for something good. Good night again, Mr. Bro. Take care. No glitching is allowed. No cheating. And we got another hab. We got an ambassador class and a Thunderbird class. We have just about everything, don't we? We need cockpit. But a cockpit we can trade for. So we're in good shape. We just need the cockpit and that's it. And I kind of prefer the Thunderbird to the ambassador, believe it or not. And plus, how much is that thing worth? Hold on. Nice. 2 million. Sweet. Landing bay? Yeah, those landing bays are kind of tough. They drop down straight. I prefer Thunderbird, believe it or not, again, over the Ambassador and this one, but we've got a landing bay. And we could probably trade up for a Thunderbird if we wish. All right. We got enough parts. I'm not going to worry about getting a cockpit now. But we got way more than enough than we need, so that's going to be good. All right. Nice planet. Let's move everything over. Okay, and there we go. Did I put the chromatic metal in here? I did. There we go. Got plenty of ferrite dust now. I think we're in good shape, and I'll hang on to this for selling purposes. Good, good, good. Yes, a lot better. So now we need to find ourselves a pirate system. That's going to be fun. Let's see. Life support's okay. Starship, pulse engine's good. There we go. All right, we are set to go. We don't have hyperdrive. Oh, that's right. We need to fuel you, don't we? So we need 6. I can make 5. Oh, we need more condensed carbon. That's okay. 4 will do. Or won't fill it all the way. That's okay. That'll get us at least 2 hyperdrive jumps. And we can always make more condensed or get more condensed. Not a big deal. Alright, so I guess we're done with the system. That's pretty good. We do need more glyphs. So we'll have to do that probably in another episode because I got about a half hour to go here. Let's see what we can find. We don't have the ability to make... Yeah, we can't make anything yet. Because we need to get an explore, what do you call it, a economy scanner. So the first thing we're going to get from any crashed ship is we're going to get the teleport receiver. And then we'll get the economy scanner after that, or is it the advanced multi-tool? We might have to find 3 ships. We do need a reactor. That's right. I forgot about that. Thank you about that. We need the reactor. Yes. Very, very good. Crap. Is what it is. All right. We will figure things out. So I don't think staying in this system is going to help us at all. Let's go to a system that at least has a moon, and we can find things a little bit better in a system that has a moon. So let me see here. There. I don't really think that makes a difference yet. Don't go to a dissonant system first. It's not worth it. You'll just wreck it. What do we got here? Okay, that one has a moon. That's 1 moon. 2, 3, 4, 5 planets. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4 planets. Can't tell. I don't think it has any moons. Let me see. How about you? Stop that. Can't even see the planets on this one. They're all on one side. Okay, no, just 4 planets. That one has 3 planets and no moons, it looks like. That doesn't help either. I hate when they stick the planets so that you can't really see if there's any moons there. There's Dissonant again. We're trying to stay away from that. Oh, okay, that one has a moon. Well, we may have to stick with one with just 1 moon then. And you know, the funny part is it's more possible to find a pirate system with 2 worlds in it. Yes, you do need a solar ship to enter a pirate station. But if we find a pirate system, there's a good chance we're going to find a solar ship on the planet that we can purchase from someone landing near us or from a crashed solar ship. So that's what we're looking for. That's what takes this a while. If we want to visit a pirate station, we can still build a Corvette in an abandoned station if we can find an abandoned system. Very difficult to find in a yellow star. So we would need at least a cadmium upgrade to find a system that's abandoned. You know, to be clear, like that. You know, but that's not an abandoned system. That's just there's nothing there. You'd have to find a system that shows like a race, but then your economy would have like question marks and stuff like that. So it gets very difficult to find one, but we'll figure it out. This system has a moon, but this one only has 2 planets, and I'm gonna take a chance with it because pirate systems typically have less solar bodies. So I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm curious. First contact, and it says space station, so, and you can tell by the shape of it, I think it's just a regular station. If it was an outlaw, it would tell you. We can't land there, so yeah, that's just a regular station, unfortunately. Oh well. So we'll try one more system because we'll have enough juice to get to one more system before we'll need more stuff. Where's the other planet? Behind it. Alright, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go ahead back to the galaxy map. We'll choose a system that has a moon. 1 moon. I really want 2 moons because it gives us better options. 1 moon. 1 moon. Yeah. Another Viking system. I didn't have good luck with them, so another 2 moons, 2 planet system. Dissonant, stay away from it for now. Oh, we already jumped 1 time, so we can go to a dissonant system. And this one has... It actually, I think it has 2 moons. Yeah, it does. The planetary body just to the top right actually has a moon really, really close by the planet. So there's actually 2 moons there. So let's go ahead and hit it. And plus it's dissonant, so we can get ourselves a sentinel ship probably at some point. So now that we've jumped 1 time, the second jump we can go to a dissonant system. It doesn't ruin it. We'll see how this goes. First contact. Alright, what do we got? Ancient Bone, Starbow. Grassy planet, though. That's actually kind of nice. That means it's probably a paradise planet. Overgrown. Thank God, because it has aggressive sentinels. Cold, Ancient Bones again. That was a moon, wasn't it? Yeah, moon. Okay, good. The other moon's over there. Let's check the other planets real quick. Love the music. Torrid. A lot of bones in this system. I don't know what that's all about. And this one. Probably going to be our dissonant. No? Alright. Salvageable scrap there, though. That's good to know. So this one has another moon over here. This may be our magic moon. Let's see. Ragus, good to see you. Doing pretty well. How you doing, man? Found a whole bunch of campsites. Dissonance. It's breached, though. We're not going to find any ships on that planet. That sucks. Crashed ships, maybe. But what we really want to find in a moon is what we really want to find in a moon is basically that there's nothing on it. An abandoned moon, or you know, something with weightlessness would be great. Did I see what? Spoke to Marnie a few days ago. She was tired, sleeping a lot, had some scans. We have no results in a week. Got it. Okay, good. Thank you for the update. Appreciate it. May collect an echolocator there. You're right. I could. That's a good point. And get the supplies we need too. A couple of radiant shards and stuff like that. I always like these planets in a manner of speaking. They're pretty cool. Okay. Let's see if we have any diggers here, because we should be able to see them pretty easily. They're dissonant resonators, if I remember correctly, but I always call them diggers. It's Atlantidium, or Atlantidium, whatever you want to call it. Oh, digger. Okay. How's our warp cells doing? Ooh. Oh, because this gives us warp efficiency. I missed that earlier. That's good to know. Okay, good. So we don't have to use as much warp juice. The third person, I know you can see the behind planets with the dashboard display. Yes. I always play third person as well, but yeah. Oh, I don't have an advanced mining laser. So there's going to be a problem when getting anything. So, alright, we don't have a gun, but if we stand far enough away... That has an inverted mirror. We do need those too. And the other guys aren't going to show up quick enough, so let's just keep going. Except those guys. Stop that. There we go. Just walk far enough away. If something pops in front of you, stop. You know, I just realized we never got our underwater animals in the other system. Crap. I'm always doing that. Still have 3,000 nanites. At least that's something. Crap. Can't make or get an advanced mining laser until we find a ship. Right. Yeah, I know. 3 planets. 5 ships in an hour? What do you mean? New save and found 5 crash ships in an hour. Good grief, Starduster. Wow. I wish Olam was here. Record it. I don't believe you. No, I believe you. I believe you. I've had that happen. One of my very first saves I ever had, when I first started playing, I didn't realize how fortunate this was, but my, original ship, Radiant Pillar, you literally walked 100 yards, 100 units away, and there was another crashed ship right there, and a very, very nice fighter. And I didn't realize how lucky that was to have found that. Problem with flying on this planet is that if there is a crash ship someplace, you're never going to find it. If you go in third person, that is. You can use your radar though, because the crash ship shows up as a little square block on the radar. So, Batman Drive and advanced laser beam. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm looking for crash ships. I don't think I'm going to find it here. We need to go to another system, and the other moon is just not a good system to go to. Let's just put it that way. I was hoping we could just get one to show up by flying across, but I haven't seen any yet. Alright, let's try a different system real quick here. Alright, let's see. Let's go over here. Alright. 5 planets, 1 moon. 4 planets, 2 moons. Vy'keen system. Let's go ahead and check it out. No, there's no ways, no real ways to get one of those maps. I know what you're talking about, a crash ship map. You can only get them from space stations, and the only one you can get them from is a regular space station. You can't get them in any other way that I'm aware of. I haven't found any other way. Worm-ridden filth. There's another planet down that way behind it. And these are all lined up for us. Targeting the moon just right. Poisonous. Gamma. And what are you? Flourishing. Activated copper, though, so bad storms on that planet. But salvageable scrap, so that's kind of something. You can check out that one planet over this way. Oh, there's another one over here? I missed it, sorry. That looks like... yeah. Okay, Sporal. Yeah, just a unusual planet. Why aren't I naming systems? I don't just name systems in a save that I'm going to end up deleting. And then the system names go back to the way they were. I don't always name systems, I'll be honest. I name them Airless Planet. That's good. That's the kind of planet we're looking for. I name planets or systems when I think there's something special about it. Like the completely devoid, the system devoid of all life. There was nothing there. There wasn't even a space station. And I named it Rest Stop. And when you first appear, there's a big planet in your way, and I renamed it The Other Side. Or Go to the Other Side. And there's a second planet, only 2 planets in the entire system, that happens to be a paradise planet that is absolutely gorgeous. And I named it you know, ElanPaul's Rest Stop or something like that. So, it was kind of cool. Never found the Radiant Pillar. I came across an Explorer instead. Wow! I named one of the 2 paradise worlds, Marani's Haven. You know that system that one system I have that's got 3 paradise planets in it, and trust me, I've thought about doing stuff like that. Alright, let's bring it in. I'm going to stay in the first person view. I don't usually like it, but... Alright. That's funny, seeing the meteorite hit. And let's see if we can find ourselves a crashed ship. We can go into the third-person view and do the old Beeblebun method of finding a ship. You can't fly too fast, or it won't have a chance to show up. But these planets are usually good places to find it, because as you can see, there's literally nothing else here. Dioxide, rocks, that's it. Occasionally you'll run across an abandoned building. If it's airless, is it a small planet? If it's airless, it could come in handy. A little too low. Let's get up a little higher. Freezing planet. Toxic atmosphere and infested, named it after a former work boss. Yes, yes, yes. Betty Ansart, yes. Approved. I've got some people I would name planets after, yes. We all have them in our past. There's a Karen in there someplace in your past, I'm sure, too. It's back when before we called people Karens, too, so. And they got a new name for them now. It's just that. Did you miss what? Hey, Stu Plays, good to see you, by the way. Did you miss what? Found a ship. Got a trader. Got plenty of money. Got all the Corvette parts I could possibly ever imagine. If you see me doing that, going in and out, because I'm checking to make sure I haven't passed over a ship. But we shall see. I could do that. There's an actual building. Great tell, what could that be? It's got to be abandoned, whatever it is. Yeah, it is. Abandoned buildings. So I'm going to head west first. Maybe we'll circle around it. Maybe there's a ship nearby. That'll be pretty cool. When you're on foot, they do. When you're in the air, they sometimes don't show up at all. Rocks. Pretty sure that was rocks. Yeah, that was rocks. This is a better direction to aim at because you got better lighting behind you. Little glitch. You know how it stops your ship for no reason. Another building. Wait a minute. It's abandoned, and it has a landing pad that's active. Now, you're allowed to enter an abandoned building anytime you want, but you have to gather up all the eggs first. That's just a difficulty rule he wanted to set up for the challenge. If you really feel like entering a building. You also can only set up bases on either pirate systems or abandoned systems, and only inside of a cave. Of course, one would ask, well, why would you want to set up a base? It's very simple, because occasionally you want to build things, and you can put some stuff out down and discover recipes and stuff like that. So I don't know how that would work, but I've never been doing that. Never done that before. Show us another pissed. Yeah. I've had my times in throwing my cargo everywhere. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. What am I doing? Sorry. Yes. I forgot what buttons to press for just a moment. Sorry. I promise I'm okay. Alright, what I might do, I might try landing, because we're also looking for graves. Very hard to find in a ship, and this would be a great planet to find graves on. So why don't we get started with that? What's my coordinates? Can't see them. Alright. I've always been told to try to be around the equator, so I'm going to head south for a little bit. So we're going to get down to the first number down to 0. 0.00 as close as possible. Good thing this doesn't use fuel doing it this way. If we do pass over a ship, there'll be a dot that'll go past on the radar. Before the 10th anniversary storm. Yeah, right? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, so east-west is what we want to do here, so I'm probably going to hit west. Head west. Let's bring it in for landing. We do want to check our landing thrusters and make sure they're fully charged so we can pull it in. We should be able to pull it in, so that shouldn't be a problem. What's my inventory like? Really good. Okay. Look around. Fossil bed. Yeah, fossils. We're not worried about bones. I ain't picking up any. All right, so let's head west. And the great part about this is this. It's a weightless planet. If done right, you can literally find a way to stay in the air pretty much forever. But the whole reason to do this is because you can see further with your scanner, and you can discover not necessarily ships, but we're also looking for the unmarked graves as well. And I've always been told you'll find more graves around the equator than anywhere else. I forgot who it was that told me that. It's funny, this place has bones on it, though. I do kind of like that. Yeah, the warp engine is low. I'm not worried about it. When I pull it in, it's just the landing thrusters I need to worry about at that point. While it's recharging, take a good look around. You can look around while you're in the air, but try to make sure your current location shows that you're around the equator. And I know you all saw me a while back do a stream like this, and I found what looked like an unknown building, and it turned out to be a grave. So that was the weirdest thing that I'd ever had happen to me. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is oxygen's going to be hard to find on this planet, and you will eat it up here. So every now and then do that, and try to look for oxygen patches if you can find any. Although hazardous plants are never far away, or caves that you can find oxygen in. You can always make life support gels with this. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Fortunately, I don't have to pick up the wife tonight from work. Let me rephrase that. Fortunately, I don't have to forget to pick up my wife from work tonight. How many? I think I can make 2. Whoop. Yeah, thank you. And there we go. There we go. Okay. And we'll pick up more if we need it. Alright, back to the west. Back to the west, young man. We're heading a little bit too far to the south, I think. Yeah, so... Is that... Are you kidding me? Really? Guys are everywhere, man. Are at work now? Sorry, man. Yeah, I watch, to be honest with you, hopefully nobody ever hears me say this, but I watch Jason and the gang usually play from work during my late afternoon hours. I got a couple folks I watch on Twitch during the mornings just to support their channels and causes. They have good cozy channels. It's nice to be able to just sip a cup of coffee and have a cozy channel to listen to for a little while. You know, usually they're doing co-working or something like that with some really good tunes in the background or something like that. It's like, yeah, this is good. I can focus a little better in the morning just doing that. But, yeah. Whoops, I came to a stop in midair. I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes you have to stop for a moment anyway, just to make everything repop. Wow, it used it up fast. That's not what I'm trying to do. Cut that out. There. It used both. I hate when it does that. Alright, it is what it is. I purposely separated it and had one in my hand, but you got to be careful with that. You got to put it back down again and pick it back up. The singular one that you're carrying. Yeah, I'll correct it in a minute. The southerly direction, that is. This is kind of boring, I know, but it is necessary to this run. So if you ever do do this run on your own, by all means, make sure that you find yourself an airless planet, because it's really handy to do so. That is probably just ancient data. Okay, 19, we want to go that way a little bit. Yeah, already getting down there. There we go. Whoops. Hey, look, an oxygen plant. I will grab that. Yeah, so the only problem with not doing these is you use up so much oxygen. So, office and watch YouTube videos all the time in the background. Strangely, that helps me to concentrate. More power to you, man. Sometimes it's a distraction. Sometimes I'm sitting there working on like several spreadsheets at the same time and trying to compile information, and I'm like, all right, that's enough. I've got to turn off the volume for a little bit. So I'll just mute my speakers themselves, but keep their channels open. It helps support them. Cave over there, 50%. Cave, another cave. Coming in for landing. Okay. And we hope we find something. It just really is odd. We usually go for a little while, and then what happens is I'll get advice from, and I think it's Austin? I think it's Austin that usually pops in here. He's usually the one that says, okay, head north. And the next thing I know, I'm finding grave after grave and crash ships, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Jerk. It's like he knows. Bloody sentinels. Guess we'll make another one of those. Watch. See? It's weird how it does that, but there you are. Get this weird, huge rock formation that you haven't seen anywhere else on the planet, and suddenly this one just pops into existence. Crazy. You know what it is? It's a Jedi temple. That's what it is. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's gotta be. That's how they roll, man. How we doing? Yeah, that's not bad. Pop. Hey, buddy. If I had a bolt caster on this multi-tool, I'd be fighting them. See if I can't shut them down. But permadeath, it gets kind of tough. Ooh. What? Let's grab some of this. We were running low on it anyway. Heard of what? Minor what? There we go. Go. Right, I stopped again in midair. I hate when I do that. I try to prevent that from happening. Why are they even on a deserted moon? Just to get pissed off when I hit a rock? They know me. Unfortunately. You know how I am with Sentinels. Sentinels are my, they're like toys for me. I love playing with them. But we need our alien cities. Yeah, buddy. I still want to be able to own my own space station. And do what I want with it. Similar thing for another author. Not a POI. Heads north, south, and gets more similar POIs. Points of interest. Got it. I think that's what we're going to have to do here. I think we're going to have to head in another direction. Alright, let's go. And we already have life support getting low again. Let's head south. Stop that. Before we do, advanced mining laser, what I wouldn't do to have one right now. I can only make one. Let's get a little further on. That's oxygen. And some dihydrogen. Got it. Okay. Okay, plenty of bones up in front of us. Don't see anything else. Traffic industry, planning jobs, drawing up road plans. Cool. Traffic industry. There's an industry that'll never go dead, right? Well, unless we have another outbreak. Some other thing to shut down society. Curious deposits. Go figure, we got curious deposits on this planet. Gotta head out. Enjoy the stream. Good luck finding a grave. That sounds weird. Starduster, it's all good. Good to have you here, hon. Have a great rest of your week, and we will see you again next time. Sounded weird. I like that. Yeah, I'm actually going to have to start wrapping it up myself, so... But we'll try to get to a stopping point. I'm not sure what we'll use, because on an abandoned planet, there's not much there. So unless we find another abandoned building, maybe that's what we'll set as our goal here, to find something that we can stop at. Otherwise, we'll call the ship in and use it as a save point.
Life support power low. Technology recharge.
Put up life support for a little bit. Wee. Gotta say wee once in a while. Coffee o'clock, then. System administrator for a Windows environment, but own some services at Linux. Got it. Linux. Gotta say it right. I say Linux for some reason. It's the first thing that comes out of my mind. Woohoo! I got nav data. Yes. It's all over now, guys. It's all over now. Yeah. Getting to that point. We're almost there. We did start a little bit earlier tonight, so not by much, but a little bit. I had to do a little shopping before I headed in. Headed back home. Yeah, a lot of people do play. I've heard that before, not just you, Rothgar. Good to have you here, by the way. I've heard a lot of people play No Man's Sky on Linux. You know, the hate of Microsoft. I get it. It's all right. I was really hoping I'd find something, man. Really, really was hoping. At least a grave or crash ship. We did get a ship in this run so far. So today wasn't so much about finding graves. We found 2 graves on our first run out last Wednesday. This time we've actually got a ship and got some good amount of parts, if you will. So that's good.
Technology recharge.
So that's great. Parts for a Corvette, that is, but still. Rusted metal. Holy rusted metal, Batman. Carbon Base, good to see you. Hello to you as well. Like now, in fact. That's what a lot of folks do. I do the same thing. I see people playing a game, and I keep them up on one screen, and I'll play the game on the other. Wow, 50,000, huh? Does that count flying? Alright, coming in for a landing. lot of flying, but I still don't see anything. Alright, keep going. Acton Heroic Games Launcher works like a charm. Fantastic! Windows dude for the time, but Linux best. Yeah. Love this play concept. Gonna give it a shot tomorrow. See you guys again sometime. Peace. Take care, my friend. Appreciate you. Have a great evening and appreciate you being here, Christopher. I believe I'm saying it right. I think I'm a little bit proud of that. I like to be able to say people's names properly. Even if they're just gamer tags, it's still the same thing. It's still important. That's how I learned how to say Marani's name, because she corrected me like 3 times. I actually did ask. I said, well, how do you pronounce it? Because I'm not saying it right. And she actually phonetically wrote it out. It was really cool. Probably don't need all of it, but I'm taking all of it. Nice. That is just dandy. Alright, let's give it another boost. We just passed the 9 o'clock hour Eastern Daylight Time here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. Missed a heck of a snowstorm Monday, got 11 inches, and now it's warming up again, 70 by Saturday. Carbon-based, I hear you. That was kind of the same thing here in Kentucky. We had 75 on Saturday, and then turned around, and the very next day, the temperatures plummeted. We had all the storms that came through, tornadoes in southern Kentucky and everything like that. And then the temperatures dropped out. We got down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And that night, little snow squalls came through, but they were really, really heavy. And after a while, the roads just couldn't handle it anymore, and they started freezing up. The city didn't plan for it. They had no clue this was going to happen. Weather forecasters didn't have a clue. And it turned into a free-for-all out there. There were so many accidents. There was probably more accidents there than there was roadway. I came down to the end of my street and saw 4 cars in different spots and ditches, and cars just sitting there, all their wheels spinning. It was a slight hill, just spinning their wheels, trying to get up the hill and not hit one of the other cars and end up in the ditch. Absolutely amazing. I just sat there for a moment, looked, and went, nope, I'm going home. That's it. We'll wait a couple hours. And sure enough, 2 hours later, I go out there. It's all cleared up. We still got down to 20 degrees again the following night, but today it got up into the upper 40s, and we expect 60s tomorrow. So, weirdest thing. But yeah, some of those folks out there like yourself, 11 inches, 15 inches of snow, and it's like, what is going on here, man? So, we have a nice spring. Yeah. That's what we usually get. It's just haven't seen it in a while, unfortunately. Alright, got plenty of caves all over the place, but we're not finding anything else. It's like that one building we found, and that's it. Yeah, I got another one of those Jedi temples coming up here. Really? Just charged you. Alright, you know, I'm really curious about this thing. Let's take a look. Up we go. Whoa. Holy... Yep, you said it right. It's a hole. It's a big donut. There's some jokes in here somewhere, and I haven't figured them all out yet. All the snow you had last week is gone? Yeah. All the snow that we got, all the frozen roads gone completely. It's all done. All right. Let me get one more jump. We'll take one more look around. Plenty of bones everywhere, like I said, but we got nothing else. Subaru Crosstrek, yeah. Drive anywhere. You probably would have needed chains on your tires for this one, to be honest. All right, I think I'm going to have to call it here because I am not finding a stinking thing. Our best thing to do would be to look for another planet at this point, I think. There we go. All right. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. Why does it say all creatures registered? There's no planetary fauna. I don't know what you're talking about. Was it another system? I already got that one, right? Yes. This one, this one. 7 of 11. 10 of 10, but I already got them, right? Yep, got it. Eugen, got that one. That was our first planet, I believe. Yep. This one and this one. Okay, so we have no other planets that we've discovered creatures on. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. We had a pirate system?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious.
And don't call me Shirley. Thank you very much for the sub. Bye. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and stump me, right? Lucius? I'm going to say Lucius. Lucius 1. 07 to you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's really, really cool of you. See, apparently I popped into a system with 3 planets at some point, and it was a pirate system. Which system was that? Okay. All right. A couple more minutes then. We need to check this out because that would be great. I know. I don't think I remember visiting a pirate system, so let's just take a look. All systems that you have discovered will be marked. So you pull back a little bit, you take a look around, you can find where that, what the Atlas symbol is, right? Like this system right here. Okay, we visited it, and you can see it has a circle around it. So Lucius, did we actually visit a system called Lucius? I'm not seeing anything. We've only been to 4 systems, right? You may place a mark of the mouse wheel and it will be a galaxy map. Maybe. Maybe it's discovering something else that someone's discovered, but Lucius, is it a nearby system? Another Dissonant system there. That would be pretty cool to go to. I'm sorry, you're Lucius. My bad. No, I don't think it was the starter system. It's not the right button. Yeah, it was the Letonk system. But look at all the systems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 systems. I haven't been there. So how did that happen? But apparently there's a pirate system nearby that's got 3 planets in it. Letonk. Letonk. Let's try it again. So does that mean it's a nearby system? I mean, we may have just stumbled across something that I didn't know was even present in this game. Yeah, my eyes are scanning it real quick, guys. Give me a second here. No, that was Lacat. Letonk. What do you think? Try with the mouse wheel mark, you think? Can we mark the system itself? Now see, another system just popped up. No. Son of a gun. We haven't been there yet, right? No. Alright, how much warp juice do we have? Oh, man, I am like... We have condensed carbon? Yes, we do. Let me make maybe... How many of these can I make? 2? Okay, that's good. We're going to check this out, because that is enormous. I had no idea you could do any of that, man. Alright, let's do this. Dude, thank you. I appreciate that. See, that's what I'm talking about. 5,000 hours in, and I've never run across that before. So now we have a way of finding pirate systems without actually looking for pirate systems. Huh. Not been, please? What did I miss? I mean, full kudos to you. You discovered this way of doing it, and there it is, right there. Now the pirate systems can find us. And it's a dissonant system, too. 3 worlds. I'm checking it out. Yes, of course I thank you. Thank you. Oh, crap. What did you do? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, another little trick for you guys. If you don't feel like doing the pirate battle, go up to the lead ship, the big ship here in the lead. Turn around. Where's the lead ship? Is this the lead ship? Oh, here's the lead ship. It was hidden. And head for the landing bay and just run into it. I know that sounds weird. All gone. Pirate battle done. See? It's an exploit, but you can use it. Alright, so there is our fissured planet. That's been discovered already. Warped 5 times. There's an undiscovered planet here. Vile brood. So that means planet number 3 should be our Dissonant planet. Let's see. There it is. Frost crystal, salvageable scrap, and dissonance. Excellent. Excellent planet we can do this with. This will be a great place to start our next episode. And the space station is right here. And as you can see, it's an outlaw station. Freaking awesome. That is great. Okay, so this is a good step in the right direction. Let's go ahead and head to the planet. We'll land and we'll call it from here. Excellent. Oh, that's awesome. Never knew you could do that. So you can mark actual systems in the galaxy map and it will find them for you, not just planets in the planetary system. So that's a new thing for me. Really awesome. Appreciate that. Come on, Rick. I told you I don't know everything. It's over on the Twitch side. 5,000 hours and you... No! I don't care how long I've been playing it. I've got people out there who've been playing it for way longer than I have, and they learn something new every time. That's the enormous draw of this game, is always learning something new. Let's land near the water. I just have a hunch. Okay, that looks good. Let's bring it down near the shoreline. It's going to be cold here, but that's okay. Good thing I deleted my cold protection, right? Is there any buildings nearby? I don't need any. Oh, that's looks like a good spot to land right here. And we're down. Awesomeness. This is great. It's an actual pretty planet, too. I kind of like that, so that's going to be a good place to go to. Alright guys, let's go ahead and call it here. Of course it is. My first visit and your hat almost fell off. No, it didn't. I swear. Alright guys, let's go ahead and kick out to the main menu. Let's see how much time we spent so far. So right now, here's our save. It's at 5:31, 5.5 hours we played this particular run through. So pretty cool. And as you can see, I do have some saves in here. I got one with about 450 hours. I've got this one I play more often, the World's 2 main save. I do this on a regular basis, got 200 hours, and that's my original save back in the day. That I haven't really touched in a while, to be honest with you. This is my 4-minute no starter ship challenge. That's finding a ship, purchasing it, and having a ship and completing the challenge. 4 minutes. Me and Jason are tied in that area. So, and here's the remnant run, the expedition, 1 hour 13 minutes, and then some other stuff I've done in here as well. Voyagers 2025 is in there too. So, all right, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call it here, and let's get out to our end stream. Here we go. And I'm going to close out the game so that way you guys aren't hearing that in the background. So first things first, I need to look up some people we're going to raid. Really appreciate you folks subscribing. Thank you very much. Appreciate the raids on all sides. Can't remember all of the names, to be honest with you, but now that I'm here, I can actually scroll back a little ways and look. We had a raid from Sergeant Rusty, of course. Really appreciate you, Sergeant Rusty. Thanks again. And, of course, Jason on both channels. Thank you very much. Miss Chase, thank you. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys next time. Absolutely. Again, who was it? Where is he? Where is he? Yep, Dimitro, thank you very much. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for all you did. And you can't land on the space station. Not yet. I need to have a solar ship to do that, So there you are. All right, right, back to the streams. Let me see what we can do. I've got, YouTube takes a couple minutes, guys, over on Twitch, so bear with me just a minute here. Redirect, search. Okay, now we're where we can go. All right, so what do we got out there? Let's see. I don't know if there's anyone playing No Man's Sky right now. A bunch of upcoming gamers. Okay, so on the YouTube side, we're going to go to my usual guy I always raid, and that is a Delta 1246. Currently playing Elite Dangerous. It's his really big draw right now. He loves this game to death, and I can understand why. There's a lot to it. It's very similar to No Man's Sky in this sense, but there's a lot more customization to this game. Really cool guy. Check him out. We're going to go ahead and check him out in just a little bit here. And on the Twitch side, this doesn't take but a moment. Okay, good deal. And currently got 23 people here over on Twitch, so thank you very much, and appreciate the follows as well, guys. Thank you. We're up to about 389. I'm hoping we'll cross 400 at one point and everything like that, but I appreciate you all being here. Thank you very much for the raid from Jason and from Sergeant Rusty, I believe it was, right? So thank you very much. Let me just see here. Okay, so we're going to raid. It's going to be a raid and run over on Twitch, and we're going to raid and chat for just a couple moments with Delta. Let me see here. There we go. Oh, there. Yeah. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. Got to get used to all the controls on Twitch. I'm not familiar with them all. And excellent. We got some decent channels over here that are playing No Man's Sky. Got to be careful because I know we're all English speaking, and I need to probably be very careful. All right. Sorry, it takes a couple moments for me to do this. All right, we've got... Okay. We're just going to pick one out of random here. It'll be a new person. This one's called Wasteland Canid. Okay. They usually use a what do you call it? The avatar instead of their actual camera. So let's show some love over there. Go ahead and check them out. Tell them that ElanPaul had to raid and run, but really appreciate the content and good luck to them. It looks like they're doing the expedition right now, so that's going to be pretty cool. So check them out. Drop a follow down if you like what you're seeing over there in the content. It always helps support them, and that's always a great thing to do. So we're going to start the raid on there. Thank you very much for being here over the Twitch side. Take care, everybody. And it doesn't look like we're able to raid them at this time, probably because they're not allowing any incoming raids unless it's people they know. I don't understand why it doesn't do that. So let's go with Red October. Get it? Red October. And see if we can do a raid over there. All right, they only got 8 viewers right now. Again, so show some love over there. Let's see what happens. Take care, everybody. All right, and folks on the YouTube side, really appreciate you being here, and we're going to say goodnight to you all, and thank you very much for being here. And take care. Once we end the stream, you'll be jumping over to Delta. So we'll see you again next time, next Wednesday for sure. Take care, everybody.